Welcome back to SweeTalks. Today we got our boy not from the 6, from the 626.
The six.
We got
Two-
Ovi
six.
also,
Yeah.
as they call him, but our boy also, other known as Chris. And what's up, bro?
What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for having me.
Nah, bro, thanks for coming.
The betting king right here.
He's the betting king, and he is on one of our Christmas episodes, so we're going to roll this out.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Just let the beat ride.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this while you're sleeping, close your eyes for a little bit.
I'll keep it
Or if
quiet.
you're listening to this in the morning.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
My
This
bad.
is popping.
This will wake you up. Get ready for
My
work.
bad, yo. Yeah, just let the beat ride.
You think Drake could spit a sick verse on this?
For sure.
Also,
Hey.
we're doing that too to buy us a little bit of time because we cannot curse within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
why can't we curse?
Oh, only because
YouTube.
just some YouTube stuff, but it's not good to curse in the first 30 seconds. So once those 30 seconds pass, we're all good.
I think we're past
I
that
think
now,
we're past 30 seconds.
Yeah, YouTube's on us right now.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, but no, you're good now. You're good now.
Yeah.
No, you're good now. We passed
All
it.
right, we're good.
Also, when did you get into gambling? Because obviously you're fucking good at it. Or like, what made you get into that? Because you said you worked at Panera too.
Ah, dude, yeah. Nah,
Tell
well,
us
okay,
about-
so it
tell
goes
us about
back
yourself.
like before like that shit because like so my parents, right? I grew up in Montebello, and then my dad had us at a young age, me and my brother and my sister, and he was a big time gambler back in the day. Like that guy was crazy. I only hear stories, you know, like I don't see it, but
Runs in
everyone
the
told
fam.
me. Yeah. Honestly, it's like it runs deep. So him and my uncle would go to Vegas like every other weekend when they were like fucking not even 21. They were like 20. And back in the day, they didn't give a fuck. Like you could use a fake ID, but now it's like all crazy strict, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So him and my uncle would go to Vegas like every other weekend. My mom said, and like that shit like took a toll on him. Like he wasn't that good, you know. Like I feel like I'm like good. Like you know, people are professionals. You have winning. You have people that win, people that lose. And then like I guess like at the time like he was just young and reckless, you know, he wasn't doing that good or whatever. And then so him and my uncle just would go to Vegas all the time, and then boom, fast forward, they would play poker, they would do sports bets, all that stuff. My mom and my dad ended up breaking up or whatever, split up, you know how it goes. Well, my stepdad ends up being a bookie.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What are the odds of
yeah,
that?
exactly. So then if you don't know what a bookie is, because most people probably don't know.
Yeah.
A bookie is someone you go to, normally have like nowadays websites. Back in the day, it was more just like personal, like you know them, whatever. But you go to them and you place bets. And then so I would basically see both sides of it, like the people that are taking the bets and the people that are winning the money and the people that are losing the money and placing the bets. So it's like you got two sides of the spectrum on this. And and that was growing up. Like that's like 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. It's kind of just around. And then in high school, bro, I was making these football cards. Back in the day, no one even knows this because like I don't like it doesn't really come up. But you know how you place a parlay, right?
Yeah.
And you have to hit like 3 teams.
What's
4
a
teams.
parlay? Just for people that don't.
Yeah. So a parlay is there's single bets, which is a smart thing to do. What people like me do, I just bet single bets every game straight
Like
up.
win or lose.
Win or lose.
Basically.
Win or lose, and they come with the spread. But there's parlays where you get max value. Like so if I put 3 teams together and I bet like $25, the payout's gonna be like over $100, maybe $200. And like everyone looks at that and says, "Oh, cool, 4 teams, 5 teams, like that's easy." The odds of that happening are actually extremely really low, and that's how most casinos and bookies make their money is by parlays because it's really not going to happen.
So wait, before like you explain more, let's just say like so you're betting 3 teams, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's just get a parlay going. So I picked today. Let's see. Yeah, a parlay is we got the Kings to win. You got the Oklahoma City Thunder to win, and you got who else played? The Bucks, right? Well, the Kings won, the Bucks won, but Oklahoma City Thunder lost to the Rockets.
So you lose everything.
So you lose everything you had.
Wow.
And then like I mean, some people you could it's $100 and you lose that $100 just because you lost one team, even though you got 2 right, and you were right on both those, but you lost by a buzzer beater. Because fucking Shea Gilchrist Alexander couldn't hit that shit. If you could tell, I lost that game.
He gets all pissed off.
I'm fucking like, dude, Shea Gilchrist had 40 points and he couldn't fucking win this shit.
Couldn't finish the Drake.
You know what though?
curse.
Drake was there. If I knew Drake was there,
The Drake curse.
that's my boy. But he is a curse, man. He's a curse. I ain't
He's
gonna
admitted
bet.
it.
Yeah,
He's
he's
admitted
admitted.
it.
He knows. He
Yeah.
plays into it, so he knows.
But
The finals when he wore the 76ers shorts.
Yeah, exactly. He knew what he was doing. He's
Yeah.
like, gotcha.
and they lost.
Yeah, they
That's the crazy part.
That $100 would have turned into about how much though?
Oh, depends. If you took like, let's just say basic stuff. You took them all to win. That $100 could have turned into like 400.
Nice.
So what if
Pretty good flip.
what if the
That's
first
good
two teams that played win? Can you pull out that money early, or you have to wait for that third team to finish?
See, now this is where it gets kind of tricky because here in California, sports betting is illegal. It's done everywhere, done by everybody. But like when I gamble, it's with an offshore account. So technically, I'm not betting illegally. But places like FanDuel, DraftKings, they're available in like Las Vegas, like Pennsylvania, like all these random ass fucking places and shit.
Yeah.
New Jersey's a big one. You could actually cash out. Say you won 2 of those bets, and then your last game's at 7:00. You could cash out early for an early buyout. That's like a new thing they're doing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So say like if you ever see these on ESPN and shit, like these people will have like a 14 or 15 teamer, right? And they hit like 12 of them, and there's a cash out option of like instead of like 70 grand, like what it's like your main buyout, they'll be like 40 grand or 30 grand or something. But I'm like, bro, you made that shit cash out. You're not gonna hit all those. Like,
Yeah.
but
You're
most people don't like because
Yeah.
they're like, fuck it, it's already. When I'm like, I get you, but
Dude.
that's a parlay though. So anyway, back to the point is,
Yeah.
so back in the day, they had these parlay cards where like people like our parents' age were probably like that's what they were betting on. So you go to your work or whatever, and you work like if you're working at a warehouse, you'd pass out all these parlay cards, and you basically just mark them up, like make a little parlay or whatever. And I was the one making them for my stepdad, who's a bookie. And I was like, I was looking at lines and shit, and I was like only a sophomore in high school, so I wasn't really betting yet. But I was like looking at it, like looking at the lines. I was literally typing them in on Excel and like printing them out and shit. And I was like, okay, like this is pretty cool. Like you kind of see the different side of sports that was kind of frowned upon before, like a couple years ago, actually. Now it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's doing it. It's like fucking one of the most popular things, and everyone's making money off of it. But like 3 years ago, it's like, oh no, like shame on you.
You can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it was like weed. Like everyone was doing weed. The government just had to figure out how to make money on it.
Yeah.
And now they're like,
It's
all right,
everywhere.
yeah. So I think in California it'll be legal in like 2 years.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
I can see
definitely.
that.
100%.
For sure. It's coming.
It's
for
so
sure.
lucrative.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
like how are you?
Everybody
how
does that
like,
shit.
Everyone's making money off it, and the taxes and shit that like this shit could like go to so many good things. Like it could go to the homeless stuff that's going on. Like there's like so much money that like this could go and benefit like towards like California. It's like crazy.
Especially because people lose all the time. Huh?
Yeah. Most time you're losing, so it's
Yeah.
like the pros are 62%. Like that's what it takes to be a pro in sports gambling.
Shit.
What are you at?
Yeah. What's your percentage?
My average is like from 60 to 65 a week.
Wow.
60
So you
to
might be a
65.
pro.
Last
yourself.
year, you posted your last year's stats. What was that?
Ah, fuck. I think it was my football. It was 73%.
Wow.
It was one of my
Wow.
best years ever. This year I'm at 68. I'm killing it still in football. But one of my favorites too is college basketball. That shit gets hot, bro.
Yeah, it gets hot.
March Madness.
March Madness.
Yeah.
bro.
Pac-12.
It's hot, yeah.
We
Shit's
we got a
crazy.
big
Oh.
better right here. Last year or this year, earlier in the year, we were down at the Pac-12 tournament. Tell us what our boy did for you.
Oh, shout out Jared Lucas, bro. That boy put on, bro. I think I bet on them every game. Sorry, I have ice on shooting the shit.
No, it's ASMR. Fuck it.
No, but I bet them every game in the Pac-12 championship. I ended up making like 6 G's on just 1 week on his games alone.
Wow.
And,
And
we
that-
were
and-
at every single
And,
game.
and that was only like 4 games. Like that was
Yeah.
like, but I mean, they were the underdogs every single
Every
game.
game.
And then I remember you guys told me like this fool's gonna go off like fucking.
You
I was-
snapping,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, all right,
Yeah.
my boys are out there. Let's
I
fucking
even
do it.
took
Let's
some
ride.
out there, bro.
I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So we did it, and
Yeah.
yeah, he came through. And then I kept betting him during the whole tournament,
Yeah.
and they made it all the way to
Money
the
line
fucking,
the whole
Elite
time.
they made it all
Eight.
the way to Final Four or
Elite Eight.
Elite Eight, yeah. And I was like, bro, these guys were fucking putting on.
Yeah,
They
were
were.
the
Shout out
real
the
deal.
boy though. That guy's cash, bro. That
Yeah.
guy's
Yeah.
fucking clutch.
They're
They're
on
on
a
a hot
J
one.
Cash, man.
Shady cash, bro. But yeah. So that was in high school. I was creating the lines and doing that shit for my stepdad, who's a bookie.
So
And then
I'm sorry. When you say creating the lines, what do you mean by that?
So like, all right, I would go. He would give me the sheet, whatever of all the games for next week. So right now, like all the games next week are this Thursday. It starts with like Dallas and Saints, and you have all the teams. And I would go on Monday. So let's say this week happens on Sunday night. He would give me all the teams that play next, and I would go online and look at all the live lines for next week. Because they're already all posted right after they all lose. Like right after the teams lose, they're posted the next day.
Yep.
And I would look at them and I would be like, okay, New England is favored by 7 against Carolina Panthers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would look at it and say, hey, I think we should put it up to like 8 because like everyone's gonna hop on New England -7. So we would kind of create them in our own way. But he was always asking me because he knew that I knew without even like getting into it. He knew I had like a niche for this type of thing,
Yeah.
and he always wanted me to follow in his footsteps and become like a bookie. Like be
And
on
this
that
is
side.
your stepdad.
This is my stepdad, bro.
Damn.
This is my stepdad.
This is
yeah.
your stepdad.
Hey, yeah, allegedly. I don't want to be like, hey, he ain't not a bookie. Allegedly, So,
Yeah.
but nah.
That's dope.
But yeah, so that was him, and I would basically help create the lines, and like I said, I was like fucking sophomore, bro, and he knew I knew sports because like I was always playing sports growing up, and
Yeah.
I was always good at them and shit like that, so it helps out definitely.
Yeah.
But then like then you flip back to my dad, and like he would always have poker tournaments at his house, my real dad. And then like I would be over and they'd be playing poker, and that's kind of how I got into the whole poker game. Is like I would be watching everyone play, and I was obviously the youngin. Like I couldn't play like with these fucking grown ass men.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually I finally got into it when I was like 18, and then that's how the poker thing came along. Was basically just watching for years and years and years. And dude, I remember when I was like in fucking 4th grade, there was a big ass fight at my party because my dad invited his friends to play poker, and then some dude got into it because he lost, and like they were literally like throwing fucking hands at each other. And I was like, what the fuck? And then the poker table flew and the chips were flying. And I was like, oh, damn, bro. Like, this shit's crazy.
Over poker.
Over poker, bro. And I was like in 4th or 5th grade.
Probably
Like,
lost all of his fucking
Yeah.
dough.
yeah, no,
Get
yeah, it
serious.
was
Fuck,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I get serious, bro.
People lose their house over there.
It gets crazy. Yeah, especially
Yeah.
when you have like a real problem. Like,
Yeah.
when you're losing and you keep losing, that's a problem. Like, if you're losing, bro, just like,
Stop. Chill out.
take a break. It's not
Yeah.
that. It's not the end of the world.
Have you ever been in that stage
Oh,
before?
dude, yes.
You've been in a drought?
Yes. Especially fucking right after like high school, bro. Like I said, who said I worked at Panera? Yeah,
Me.
yeah. So I got that job right after high school,
Oh yeah, just tell us how it went.
and yeah, it's a lot, bro. Sorry.
Nah, we want to
You're
hear
the
this.
fucking
We wanna hear
guest.
this.
No.
Yeah.
So so right after high school, I get a job at fucking Panera right here in Hacienda Heights. Well, not right here, but back over there. In Hacienda Heights, I fucking got the job at Panera, and I was working my ass off, bro. And the checks were like $450 or $500. I was like, dude, fuck this shit. Like, this is hell.
Some
This is hell. And I look around, I'm like, dude, these are old ass people working with me. And I'm like, how the? I mean, no disrespect. If you're working at a fucking restaurant job, all power to you. I have respect for you guys, but it was not for me. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. It was tough. Like, it was just, it's hard work, and I just had to do more. But so I'm getting my paychecks, bro, and I'm betting every weekend, and I'm betting every weekend with that fucking $500 paycheck that I'm getting, and I was losing everything.
What were you doing?
Shit.
Just sports bets?
Just sports bets, and I would play poker, but I was 18, so like I'd have to drive to Morongo to play poker, and I was always scared to go into Commerce because like they check your ID and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would go play poker at Morongo sometimes, but it's just a farthest drive.
That's far.
Dude, one time, fuck, I never told this story. One time I'm at Morongo. Oh, I drove to Morongo with like $200 in my bank account.
How old are you?
18.
Okay.
Me and my friend Matt Dalrymple. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if you guys know that guy, but we went and oh fuck, dude. I definitely don't recommend doing this to anyone. This is when you have a problem. So I go with $200 in my bank account, and I have like a fucking little like SUV that is shitty on gas. It's my first car ever.
Yeah.
And we go in, and like I have like half a tank, and I'm like, all right, cool, I made it there. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna save $20 for fucking gas. Because like we barely made it there, right? But he doesn't know this. He doesn't know. It's just
And
in
you
my,
got
like,
200 in your
I
bank
have
account.
200 in my bank account. I'm like 18. I think it's like right when I got my Panera job. Like I was just had like I had nothing. Like I didn't have much money, bro. And like I didn't ask my parents for money. You know, like I was just like fuck, dude. So then so then we get to Morongo, and then in my head, mental notes, I'm like, nah, I'm saving $20 because I need gas to get back. You know, I didn't tell him though. We get to Morongo, and I'm killing it, bro. I'm up like $600 playing poker.
Oh shit.
Oh, so
I'm
you're
killing
on
it. Yeah,
You're
I'm on one. I'm
yeah.
on one. $600 at fucking 18 years old. That's amazing, bro.
Hell yeah.
And then we go to play blackjack. Oh, let me tell you.
man.
I
Don't
fucking
even
hate
tell me,
blackjack,
bro.
dude. I fucking hate it. I lose it all. And like,
How long?
I sit down and I start betting 50 chips, $50 a hand. Because I thought I was hot shit. I was like, I'm on fire, bro.
Yeah.
This is my night. And then fucking lose it all, bro.
600.
Lose all that 600.
How long did it take you to
Like,
lose it?
dude, it took like fucking 25 minutes.
Oh my.
Oh my.
And the shitty part is it took me like 2 hours to gain that money. And I just lost it like that. That's why I hate blackjack, but that's something else. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I lost that shit so fast, bro. Then I was like, fuck. Well, I was supposed to save $20 for gas. Like, so I didn't. That was part of the 200.
And the tank is on E.
The tank
right?
is like literally
Almost.
right.
It's not
almost
gonna make
on
it back.
Yeah, because if you guys know, if you don't know, Morongo, where I'm talking about, is about an hour and 45 minutes from where we grew up at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you
So-
lose, it's a sad drive back.
Oh my god, that
Oh
drive's
my
the worst.
God.
dude. That is the
late at
worst
night?
drive. Or actually, I got another Vegas story that's almost as bad as that. There's levels. to this
No,
shit.
we want to hear it.
Yeah. So that was at the time the worst drive of my life.
At the time.
At the time, I was like,
Vegas is 4 hours.
dude, yeah. At the time, that Morongo drive was the worst drive of my life.
Wait, so how'd you put gas into
Yeah,
it?
how'd you get
No. So yeah, this is where it gets
Let's
fucking
go,
funny.
let's go.
So I'm driving back, and my friend Matt goes, "Bro, why are you driving so slow?" I was just driving so slow, trying to conserve gas. And then halfway there, dude, we were so
Oh shit.
and he looks, he's like, "What the fuck? We're about to be on E." And like halfway there, I'm like, "Bro, I go, bro, like we're running out of gas." I'm like, I lost everything. He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I lost everything, bro." And I don't even think Matt really had a job. He was just going to, he didn't really have money either. He was just going to me to go with me. And then so we're like, we stopped by, I think it was what's the city right before, like I think it was like Corona. Corona's big. It was like,
Yeah.
it was we're passing around Corona area.
Mhm.
And he says that he has family around there. So like I start heading, I think it's Corona, I'm not sure. But he ends up getting a family member to come meet us at a gas station, and they fucking paid us, and they paid our gas for us. But I was like, it was like, but yeah,
Shout
like
out them.
literally shout out them, because like I'm like, we're losing gas, and I'm like, bro, I have no choice. We have to pull over here. And he's like, bro, I think I got family down this area. And he calls his mom, and his mom's like, "You guys lost all your money at a casino? What are you doing? You're supposed to be at my house, like playing video games or some shit." And then she's like, "You guys lost all your money?" And then we're like, "Yeah, we lost everything." She's like, "Okay, well, I'm not near there. Like, let me make a call." And I guess his aunt or someone, God bless her soul, came and like gave us some money, and like fucking barely made it back. And like I was like, "Oh my god, that
Oh
shit
my God.
was like one of the most stressful moments, like at that time, being 18 years old, like." And I don't recommend doing that. If you have $200 in your bank account, don't take it to the casino, please. Like,
But you could flip it to like.
but like I said, I was up $600.
What made you not think like I need to pull out right now?
Because you just,
hard.
you know, the problem is when you like you turn it to $600, bro.
And
There's
hot. You're
nothing
hot.
else in the world you could do to make that much money in like that
Drop
quick.
it all. Man.
So then you get down to $100. You're like, okay, well, I'm due. I haven't won a hand. I'm due. So you go all in. Boom, you're not due. You fucking suck. Your dealer fucks you again with fucking ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it hits a 21 with the 7.
That's exactly what happened that day.
Dude, I was like, fuck, dude, how the fuck did this just happen again? And then you have like a 19 and the dealer draws a fuck, or you have a 20, you have king and a queen, and you're like, oh, I won. And the dealer has ace, king. Oh my god.
Blackjack.
I got a
Giving me
question for you
flashbacks.
too.
Nah, but that okay, go.
Do you know what like sweating is? Have you heard of that?
Oh,
term?
bro, I get the sweats all the time.
No. Like somebody else sweating you. Have you heard of that?
Oh, no. What do you mean?
Like jinxing.
We use that term where it's kind of like, let's say you're on a hot one. Like, let's say I see you playing blackjack or your poker. If I go behind you and I just watch you like a dick, like we call that sweating because we feel like that fucks
that.
you.
The
You're
energy.
sweating the ticket.
Yeah, the energy
Like,
is just
You
go
don't
away.
believe in that?
No, I believe no. The energy is huge, but I've never heard that term. But I just call it like a jinx. Like this fool's fucking up the energy.
No,
Bro. Like,
yeah.
I'll be like, dude, you're killing the vibe. Get the fuck out. Like,
No, we say that shit
yeah,
too.
It's 100% thing. When you're on a fucking heater, and it's me, Frank, and Logan, and we're fucking tearing that shit up. Then fucking Julian comes out of nowhere.
And I
goes,
lost. That's why I came.
And then he's fucking playing craps, and he lost like $100 playing craps, and he comes and hangs out with us. We're like, get the fuck away, bro. Like, keep that energy over there.
Stay
like, we're
over
on a
there.
heater.
Yeah.
You turn your head, sad face, like
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it is all about like.
It's
Like,
so weird, but it is.
No, but it's a vibe. But also, when you want to get technical, it's more than that. It's like, say me, Logan, and Frank are playing, and we have this rotation where the deck of the cards is on our side right now.
Yeah.
One person could fuck up that whole deck
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because now you're getting a card instead of you getting the card.
Yeah.
And then it's like you getting another card, and then now the dealer's hand is like you have to
Beautiful.
find that rhythm in like blackjack. It's
Yeah,
like
you
I
do.
swear to God, it's a rhythm.
No,
it's
yeah,
like
No, it is.
and it's honestly a vibe when you're playing with some people too. Like craps is a vibe too. I love craps.
And
That's
everyone's
my-
winning,
craps
and
is cool
everyone's
as fuck.
winning. It's a whole thing. But then when someone comes and they just lost and their heads down and they come and sit at the table, it's like, bro, get the fuck out.
Okay, but do you feel like, have you ever been in that situation where you were losing, right, at a table, and then someone comes and all of a sudden you're like, wow, I'm picking
Well,
up.
it could work the whole exact opposite.
I'm
we
not
could-
saying they sit at the table to play, but they're just behind you
Like a
watching
good
you.
luck charm.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's good luck charms for sure.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, dude. Okay,
I
so
feel like
this is-
Logan's
there's a-
my good
no,
luck charm.
There's a story.
Yeah.
I have a story, a perfect story for this.
Me
I was
too.
in Vegas, fucking maybe it was during the actually it was like maybe 5-6 months ago, but they had in Vegas they had like it was 4 or 5 people max playing craps, right?
Yeah.
And I have this friend Moon, love Moon, great
Yeah.
soul, dude, great person, worst gambler. Worst gambler, dude. He stands behind you,
Oh my God.
and you lose. He picks up the dice, you lose. He's like, man, dude, that guy is
he's a
bad.
mush.
He's a mush. He's a
yeah,
mush.
Mush.
But anyway, so there's one spot left in the table, and Moon really wants to play, but I really wanted to play too. And I had all my money at the top in the safe, in the top of the fucking on top of the room. And my cousin goes, "Here, bro, I'm gonna head to the room. Here's my money." My cousin just gives me $500. I'm like, "All right, cool, thanks, bro. I'll pay you back when we get there, or take it out of the safe." He gives me $500. I'm like, "Hey, Moon, I'm just gonna hop in like before you." I start playing, and I start winning. I'm up like literally 1,500 and like fucking maybe the same hand that the guy was rolling for
This is
craps.
craps.
This is craps.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't stop hitting. He was hitting every number. And then Moon comes up to me, and I start losing. And I'm like, "Moon, get the fuck back over there where you were sitting." He goes back and sits back where he was sitting, like fucking far. Like I was like,
And you start hitting again.
Dude, start hitting again. I ended up winning $3,000 off of $500. My cousin
Damn.
just like lent me. Moon come. Okay, so then it gets funnier. The girl next to me leaves, so the spot opens up. So I call Moon. I'm like, "All right, Moon, come here." Like the guy finally stopped rolling after like an hour. He rolled for fucking so long. That guy everyone was tipping him, throwing him $100 chips.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
when you roll
Yeah.
like that, and we're playing in Caesars, bro, Caesars Palace. Like
Yeah,
these
yeah.
people next to me had like I was playing with good money. These guys had they were playing with $200, $300 each hand. I was playing like $50, $100 a hand. I mean, they're playing with like fucking 10 grand on their thing, and they're tipping the roller $100. Because when you get on a heater like that, when you're rolling for like an hour, bro, people start throwing money at you. You got hookers coming up to you. They fucking eyeballing you and shit. You got to watch out there. That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, so Moon comes over, bro. We lose 4 hands in a row, and I'm like, I'm out of here. We fucking left. I was like, we're out of here, bro. He lost all his money that like right there, and I was like, oh damn.
At least you didn't lose all.
No, I dipped. Once I went up back to 3K, I was like, I'm out of here. Fuck
because
this.
You knew Moon was.
Moon was mush.
It happens, bro.
No, I got a crazy story. It was during the Pac-12 tournament, bro. I wasn't 21, so I was scared to gamble.
You guys went all 21?
Me and Frank weren't 21 yet.
Only me and Julian.
Only Julian and Logan. So they were at the table sitting comfortably, and then Frank was still gambling because we were at what was it? What was the hotel? The pyramid one. Luxor. We were there, and then I like to play roulette, right? But I was scared to sit at the table because I didn't want to get caught. So I was like, Logan was doing this thing where I gave him all my money, and I was like, dude, just hit for me. And he was hitting, bro.
Wait, you were sitting at the table?
No, I was just standing next to
it. The electronic one.
It was an electronic machine.
I've actually never done that.
And we ran up, what, like $300-400?
You guys made $400?
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah, Logan was just pressing the button.
It, but like we had like this system where like he would always like tap my knee or something like that, and then he would tap the screen, and then I would tap it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Nah, dude.
And it would place the bet.
It sounds so crazy, but we would literally like,
Yeah. And Julian and Frank were just watching right there.
It was like some of the crazy shit, but like we went on like hot ones.
Hot.
And like Danny, and then I remember this one time, I don't know, you know Snake Eyes for the roulette?
Yeah.
So one time like Danny gave me like a 20 or $40 and he's like, go ahead, put it on red, and I accidentally pressed Snake Eyes and it spreads it out and then time runs out. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what I did. I am so sorry. Next thing you know, it hits it and we make like fucking $200.
Dude, that's bro. Like the best odds right there.
Crazy,
yeah, dude.
Bro.
We were like, we looked at each other and we're like, is this number right?
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we started fucking young ass
kids. Just fucked though before it hit.
Yeah.
Fucked
no,
up,
dude, I was so nervous. I was so nervous.
No, that's crazy.
No. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tell them about the fucking story with our one friend when we were playing blackjack.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh my gosh,
we have this friend Gabe.
Gabe. Have I met Gabe?
We love you, Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe colored eyes.
Gabe, we love you.
Skinny.
Yeah, we fuck with Gabe.
He balls at the church.
Yeah.
Good heart, Gabe.
Been our friend for so long, no problems with him ever, whatsoever, until this day.
Till my birthday.
My
birthday in Vegas.
That should look lit.
So
that should look lit.
Me, Frank, and Logan were like, all right, let's just put all of our money together and let's play 3 hands basically. If someone's hitting big, like we'll up the bet on their part, whatever.
We started with 75. That's
like
it.
$75. They ended up losing their money, but I still had mine because my hand was hitting.
Oh shit!
But then, so it was only me and the dealer, and them two sitting next to me, and they're just hyping it up, and our chips are getting heavy.
Dude, we had the best dealer. We had best hands.
The dealer was talking, helping us.
When the dealer is on your side,
I wasn't
that
there.
shit goes great.
When they're good, like nice dealers, oh, dude, it's a good vibe.
Yeah,
you send them a tip.
And this is blackjack.
So she's excited for
us.
Wait,
how much you think you had right there?
Like a couple $100.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like 5, 6.
And starting with 75. That's really good.
And still going on a heater with some of the deck left.
Yeah.
This fucking guy, Gabe, came from losing his money. Like, fuck, man, I lost everything. Walks off, dude.
What the fuck?
Immediately, I put my head down, and I'm like, Gabe, please go.
Nah, he fucking went behind me.
No, it was right after, though. It was right after we won our next game, and we're like, yeah.
Dude,
and all of a
10
sudden,
in a row.
All of a sudden, he comes, and he's like, oh, yeah. He sees the energy. He's like, yeah. And he grabs me. And
yeah, he touches us.
He's like this. Hey. And we're like, oh,
dude, as soon as that happened, we had like a king and a queen. And the dealer had like a fucking 8, ended up dealing till 21.
Exactly. When that shit happens,
Even
that's when you run.
Bro, the dealer was like,
we're fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's when you when the dealer has like a fucking 4 and an 8, and then draws like a 6, then draws like a 3, and then gets 21. I don't even know, my math wasn't right there, but whatever. But that shit happens. Like they'll have the craziest odds, and you'll be like, I'm safe. Out of nowhere, 21.
Yeah.
That's when you know the deck is not on your side anymore.
Yeah. Bro, we kept telling him, Gabe, get the fuck out. Gabe, get the fuck out.
He was just like, why?
We lost another one, right? When we were having conversation, Julian's still playing. Julian's still playing, and like we're looking at him like, get out, come on.
Oh my god,
Bro.
He sweated that
We
so bad
lost.
for them.
Boom. He left. We still lost. We lost again. Lost again. We lost everything.
Bro, yeah, we did from like the 500-600 that we had, we did not win another hand
bro.
after he
Even
came.
the dealer was like, "I'm so sorry, guys. You should have never went to the table."
Like, and I remember after that, like we didn't want to talk.
'Cause
We didn't even
dealers
want to
know,
see his face, bro.
The dealers know they see this shit like
Yeah.
every day.
Hell yeah,
Bro,
hell yeah.
I went to Commerce and which is another casino, whatever.
That's right.
And yeah. I was playing blackjack. Me and this other guy are hitting hard, and this guy next to me like depressed as fuck. Like he looked like he was there for multiple hours and didn't win shit.
Yeah.
And
That place gets depressing.
the dealer,
For
he
real.
would lose all his chips, go to the ATM.
Yeah.
Lose all his chips, go to the ATM. And the dealer even told him one time like, you should go home.
Shit, yeah.
You know how there's a smoke section
Oh,
in Morongo?
yeah.
Bro, it's so funny. It's just funny to me, bro. But when we go to buy that to use the restroom, me and Julian, every time he's always like, "Fuck, it smells like stress right here."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
bro,
it's
because it's
not-
just you see people.
Well, yeah, bro. People have their bank accounts on the line.
On
like,
the
and shit,
line,
like-
They're
their
like this, though.
houses, everything.
Dude, I've seen some dude lose like 10K in front of me, and I'm like, well, I've been there, but it's like now that I'm older and more mature in my ways, like you learn to fight those like you learn to cut your losses, and the cutting your losses is the main key to staying afloat in this game, because like you can't do this shit forever if you're chasing money. Chasing money is when you're on a bad you're on a downswing, you're down.
Yeah.
And you start fucking firing bets that you think, okay, I'm gonna make it back. I'm gonna make it back. I'm not gonna make it back. Well, no, you can't. You can't think like that. In this game, you have to think about month to month. You can't think about day to day or week to week. Like today, like the past 2 days, I was probably up like $3,000, and then I lost like 1,500 today. But like old me, like 21-year-old me, would have been like, you know what? I'm gonna keep betting. I'm gonna be betting fucking Chinese basketball right now, and like fucking Brazilian tennis leagues, bro. I swear to
Random
God,
shit.
I would wake up at fucking 3 a.m., 4 a.m., be betting on fucking ping pong and like fucking.
You're on boxing bouts that are
Hey,
not
that
even.
sounds lit.
You want me to
though.
tell you about KBO, Korean Boxing
Organization?
Dude, and I got the fucking the Korean Baseball Association.
Oh my God.
It's because they like those leagues go on like when we're asleep.
Yeah.
So I'd be betting on Russian tennis at like fucking 1 a.m. like just trying to make my money back, bro.
Because they're on when we're asleep.
No,
Would you
yeah.
ever
So
win them?
sometimes,
Did you
yeah.
ever have any luck
Would you
with them?
win?
Oh yeah, those are like some of the best things.
It was
to
like a
bet.
dog.
Like I swear to, because like you look at the lines, and a lot of them like no one's betting on that shit.
Yeah.
Like barely anybody. So like Vegas isn't as focused, because I think my whole thing is like we're betting time travelers. Like low key. Like Vegas knows every fucking thing. Like the other day I was watching a basketball game, and the over under was 221, and over under means the total score at the very end of the game when you add both teams up. So if it is 120 to 122, then the total is 244. But the total to the game was 221. And these motherfuckers were shooting a free throw to make 221. And I was like, how the fuck does Vegas get it right on the money? Almost like every time. It's like right there on the brink. Like
Yeah.
On the dot, bro.
Right on the dot. It's
Yeah.
right on the dot. And it's like, it's not even... Like, no one could crack the code. Like I said, 60% is a pro. Like, that's cracking the code. Like, being 60%, that's like, it's good. But,
Yeah.
like, that's not great. Like, imagine if you could be 80% or 90%, bro.
If you're 90, fuck.
No,
At that
yeah,
point, it's
like,
not
at
even
that point,
gambling.
at that point, you're fucking just, you're going to live a good, great life at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, exactly. I don't know how that shit is. They're so accurate on that shit, and you can never beat them, but you got to try.
You never win the bookie.
My bad.
Spooky hours or what?
Oh, scary hours.
I have another question because I've heard you talk about shit like this too.
Damn, I'm
Like-
feeling this drink now.
Yeah.
Hey.
This drink. Shout out the Armenian whiskey.
What more is there to like gambling, like win or lose? So like, what more is there to than just the players? So like, let's say you got the Lakers. When you look at them on paper, they look stacked. Like they got LeBron, AD, Russ, and let's say they're going up a shitty ass team.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you would think the Lakers are gonna win,
Yeah.
right, on paper. But like, what more is there? Like maybe like, oh, the Lakers have been on a hot one, so maybe they're due for a loss, or this team is more hungry.
Well, I'll give you a few examples that just happened like the past 2 days. So Duke, right? They're ranked number 1 in the whole NCAA basketball.
Yeah.
They had just beat. Did you guys watch the Gonzaga game?
Yeah.
They
We
beat
watched that
Gonzaga, right? They kicked their ass,
Yeah.
and then they're ranked, and then they became ranked number 1.
Yeah.
And then they were playing Ohio State yesterday, and Ohio State's like 3-3, unranked, but Duke was only favored by 2.5 points.
The time travelers.
Why is that?
No. So you look at this. Like the number 1 team in the nation is only ranked 2.5 points better than an average team. Like, I mean, they're Ohio State, but they're not like, they're 3-3. They're not having a good year. They're on a losing streak. And you wonder, like, okay, the average person, which what happened was 80% of people bet Duke minus 2.5. It's a lock. They should win easily. What the heck? Ohio State was down 20. Ohio State ends up winning the game.
Wow.
Oh shit.
They end up coming back and winning. And I bet Ohio State, but like, that's the thing that Julian's saying is like, it like in the roster makes so much, like, it doesn't make any sense. The roster's better, their team's better. They just beat the best team in the nation. You would think they're gonna beat this like sorry team easily, free money, easy money. But then like in my head, I'm like, bro, that's what Vegas wants us to think.
Yeah.
And how do they know? And they bait you in because like that same game next week, the spread wouldn't be minus 2.5. It would be minus 10 Duke.
Yeah.
Like, cause they're 10
They're
points.
gonna go hard.
Yeah, they're 10 points better. But after they just had an emotional win, especially with college kids, you always want to bet against them after they get that big ass win.
Wow.
Because like you just beat the best team in the nation, you're feeling amazing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna take this Ohio State team
No one's
serious.
gonna stop you.
Yeah. You're unstoppable. Yeah. But then you have these Ohio State kids that are trying their heart out against the number 1 team in the nation, and at the end of the day, they end up coming back and winning. So it's like,
and you bet them?
I bet them plus 2.5 because I was like, bro, I think something's up with that line. It doesn't seem right. It seems too easy. Anything that seems too easy to me, I always have a radar on. Like, all right, it's like kind of fishy. But then they went down 15, down 20. I'm like, oh, bro, I lost. But no, you watch the second half, and you start seeing him come back, I doubled down my bet.
Damn.
How did you do? Wait,
live betting. So there's live betting.
What the fuck?
So there's live betting.
I never knew that.
Yeah. So there's another aspect to this, which is live betting. So during the Laker game, you guys watched the game where they came back against the Kings recently?
Yeah.
Well, they were favored before the game started. They go down by like 15, 20 points or whatever. And in my head, I'm like, okay, if Russ starts playing good in the third quarter, I'm going to live bet them because like I think they're going to come back and win. You watch the game. They start picking it up in the third quarter. I live bet them another $500. They end up coming back and winning by like fucking 25 points or some shit. But like you could bet on the game while it's going on, and the odds will change. So the Kings will go from being underdogs to being a favorite, and you could get the Lakers at a good value. Because even if they lose, you're only betting like $200 to win like $600 or whatever, $500 because they were down by 15, 20 points. So it's called value. Like you never want to bet an underdog that becomes a favorite because before the game started, they're supposed to lose anyway. So you can't get good value on like say Ohio State was beating Duke by 20, and you want to live bet them. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because then you're betting $400 or $500 just to win $100. Like that doesn't make sense. But when you bet like $50 to win a shitload, like double, triple your money, that's what makes sense. It's all about finding value in some of these games, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
So like this stuff, is it something that you learn from like either reading or watching YouTube, or is it something that you feel like you just kind of learned as you kept doing sports betting?
No, right after Panera, I got a job at being like in construction with my uncle, my uncle Jason. Shout out Jason if he ever hears this.
You won your 10.
Huh?
That's when you won your 10, right? Your 10K, and you said.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit. I was working construction for like.
That.
Oh,
I don't know that
So
shit.
So after Panera, I fucking start working construction with my uncle. It's like a contracting company for doing security cameras and shit. I fucking was putting up security cameras at 7-Elevens, Ross, and fucking JCPenney's. Did some overnight shifts. It was crazy. But I would literally fall asleep to like bet gambling videos on YouTube. All I did was on my free time, I was watching poker videos. I was watching sports betting videos. And I was watching like professional handicappers. Handicappers is like sports bettors. That's like their name. I would watch Phil Ivey. I'd watch Phil Hellmuth. I'd watch fucking. My favorite is Daniel Negreanu, Kid Poker. That guy's a fucking beast, bro. I would watch all these dudes like nonstop, like listen to their strategies, listen to how they play, like literally, like every night I was going to sleep to that shit. And then I just started like really gambling. You can only learn by really losing. That's the sad part about this shit is, you're not gonna just start winning off the bat unless you follow people like what I'm trying to do is start up my business and start up my brand and start up like people get a following going and promote my picks, which I've been doing lately. And like this week I promoted all my picks. We're 8-2, and
good picks.
Good picks, except for today, but whatever. But yeah, so shit like that. If you know someone and you follow them, you're gonna win. But yeah, growing up, it was just a lot of videos, bro. It was a lot of YouTube videos, honestly.
What was the most you've won in a day?
Oh, 8,000.
Off of sports betting.
8,000 sports betting. Well, it was like 7,800, 7,900. And that was last March.
What was that? March Madness?
No. Not the March. No, okay. So right before.
So 2020.
2020, yeah.
8,000 in one day.
What was that? March or Pac-12 tournament? March Madness?
No, March Madness. March Madness is my hottest month. Like that shit. Dude, my friend Leva, he followed my picks. He turned $100 into like 2,500, 2,800.
Holy shit.
My friend Moon turned he turned like $50 into like $600. And they're betting like with little bit amounts of money.
Yeah.
Like shit. I'd be betting like I have my account. I could pull it up the past 2 weeks. Like last week I bet $78,000. $78,000. I mean, I didn't win all of it, but like that's the amount that was totally wagered. I ended up winning fucking 5,500 or 4,500 out of that 78,000 that I gambled.
Holy shit!
But you win. You win.
That was your profit on the.
My profit was $4,500. The week before that, $3,500. So the past 2 weeks, I've made $8,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lit.
All in the sports betting.
Yeah.
Lit.
What's the most you made from poker?
Oh, poker. Depends. If we're talking cash game, bro, I've sat down and I've been up like 6,000, but I didn't walk away. I've been up 8,000, didn't walk away. Damn. Tournament, I had a chance to win 25,000, but I came in third.
Oh. How much did you win from that?
It was 6,000 something.
Still good.
It was good. But like the cat when it's the poker tournaments those are fun.
Yeah.
But the cash games, like when you're up, you gotta walk away. Like when you're up $8,000, $9,000, and you bought in for like $1,000 or $500 to $1,000. That's like my range. That's like where I'm at right now. You gotta walk away. You're not gonna make more than that shit. And that's the tough part is walking away.
What is your walk away moment? Like, I need to walk the fuck away. Or like, what would you say for like the average person when they should walk away?
Okay, average person, you go play, you buy in for $100 and you make $500 on that table. You got $500, $600 on $100 table. That's good. You fucking 5 times your money. Like that's amazing. You buy in for a $200 table, you make $1,000. That's good.
Real
walk
good.
away. Even if you make $600, $700, $800, like that's amazing. Imagine making $800 a day. Most people don't even make $200 a day.
Yeah,
like that's good. That's good money.
So you would say if you triple it, walk away?
Yeah. Once you triple it, walk away. If you buy in for $1,000 and you get to 3,000, walk away. If you buy in for 2,500, then you start to get to the big money.
Yeah.
And then once you get to the 2,500 to $5,000 tables, I played in those tables, and those guys are some fucking heavy hitters, dude. Like, they don't fuck around. No, they don't fuck around. And then every fucking move you make, people are analyzing everything you do at the table.
Yeah.
Because I play live. I don't play an online poker. Like, it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But live poker, bro, anything you do at that table, these guys are reading into your soul. You want to find the fish, the fucking fish. We all know some guy named Fish, right?
Yeah.
You want to find that guy. no, but you find the fish at the table, bro. Once you find the fish, you attack them. And then once you feel like you're being attacked by these guys, you kind of know, like, oh, shit, they think I'm the fish. Because I've been in that situation, too. Yeah. Like, normally when I'm playing, like, I'm the youngest dude there. Like, 23, 22. Like, you're not, like... Well, now I'm 24, but like at the time, you know, when you're like, wasn't that like good, you're 22 years old, you're 21 years old, you're playing at these big tables. These guys are all old ass fucking retired
Men
ass
playing, yeah.
men playing, dude. They look at you like, oh, I'm gonna fucking take this kid's lunch money, bro.
And what's a fish? Like a weak ass player?
Yeah, just someone that they could tell is not as good, not as strong, just a weak player. They could just,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Damn, that's crazy.
You gotta watch the movie Rounders, bro.
I just watched it.
You did?
You told me, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's good.
Yeah,
That's what got me into poker. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's dope.
That's one of my favorite movies
I
ever.
need to watch that shit.
You ever
tonight.
shot dice before?
Craps.
Like, yeah, no, but like,
no, not
like
shot
at
dice.
school or some shit.
No.
No.
What I would have done is, I've done $1,000 on high card. You just throw the deck out like that,
Yeah, and you pull.
and you pull a card.
Did you win?
No, I got 3. You wanna know my heart when I got 3? I was like, oh, you fuck, dude. The guy got like
How much
7.
did you put right there?
$1,000, bro.
Oh, where was this at?
Just fucking at a poker game. After the game, like people would be betting on stupid shit, and I had just won like 2,000, and then like I was like, oh, I have $1,000, whatever. Boom, lost it all.
Oh.
Damn.
Fuck, dude. No,
Set.
yeah,
A high card, low card,
high card,
dropped
low
it.
card, bro.
So would you say that you're addicted to gambling?
It's definitely.
It's your job.
Yeah, but it's how I make. Yeah, it's how I pay my rent. You know, it's how I pay my bills. Like, I guess it's a good addiction because, like, fuck, I live in Newport Beach and I have fucking like don't have a regular job and I do what I love and I watch sports for a living.
And
bro.
you still
like,
go out, have
and
fun.
I go out, yeah. Like if you follow me on IG, like you fucking see me out doing shit. Like
Yeah,
I'm
crazy.
like I'm living life and like I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, so if it's an addiction, I love it. Fuck it, like dude, I'm living good. Pay my bills, you know, everything's fine. But if it was like, it could take a toll on you. I've been in the headspace where it's like, you need to take a break sometimes. But
Yeah.
How do you get out of it?
honestly, bro, you just gotta let time pass. You can't like say you're down bad. Like I call it down bad because we all been down bad. No, but say you're down bad, bro. You just gotta take time and just be with your family, be with your friends, and just get back to like other things in life and find things that like distract you. Like I golf a lot. I do like other shit. I go out. You got to do other shit. You can't just literally be
focused on
this. That's probably why I think when people say, "Dude, how do you drink so much?" or "How you out at the like out every weekend and every night?" I'm like, bro, like all week I'm stressing about these games. Like people think it's easy. Like it ain't easy. Like thinking about this shit and fucking picking this shit. Like like one thing goes wrong, boom, you lost. Someone hits a fucking half court shot, you lost $500. Like it's just like little shit like that. It takes a toll on you, and that's probably why I go so hard on the weekends, you know, and I like to have a good time and shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like you get to let loose. But yeah, I mean, when you're feeling a way about it, you just kind of gotta let it go.
Do you have a
relax.
certain time you have to wake up when you're gambling? Like, do you wake up? You wake up early as fuck?
Nah,
to
I mean,
start
I
out?
wake up early just as in general.
Uh-huh.
I've always been like an early kind of person.
Okay.
But I mean, you just gotta be up really before
Yeah,
the
the
game starts.
starts,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
Or college game day.
You kind of want to like on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm up early for footballs. I mean, like I'm up like at 6, 7 a.m. looking at the spreads. That's after partying all night at the club.
That's crazy.
Like I'll be at the club till like 3 a.m. and then wake up at like fucking 6 a.m.
Look
and,
at the
like,
spreads and
I'm
shit.
looking at everything. Yeah.
Do you ever bet on the games and you just don't watch them, just kind of hope, or you always watch them?
No, I bet on a lot. Like I bet on a lot of them. I don't watch them. There's a lot of games where I'm just like looking at like numbers. Like there's a lot of times like, of course the primetime games I watch, like the fucking Warriors versus Suns and shit like that. But there's like I'm not gonna watch Oklahoma City versus fucking
Houston,
the Rockets, and
Fuck
I'm not gonna watch like Hofstra versus Nebraska State University or like you know like you know like there's some of these where I just like the numbers and the numbers match up to what looks good. And
You took my lunch money before.
yeah, hey, you paid up though. That takes
Stupid.
What was that for?
fucking championship.
Yeah.
What championship? Oh, finals?
Yeah,
Called-
Giannis versus
Damn.
You
Steve.
called the Bucks
Yeah.
versus the Suns.
And I was up too.
when everybody
Hey, you
thought
were
the
up
Suns.
2-1, right?
2-1.
That's when I knew
Oh,
I
it was
won.
2-0.
2-0.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it
wow.
was 2-1 then at one point.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I remember. No, you won off a couple people, right?
Yeah. I wasn't the only fish.
How much did you
Nah,
win
you
off of
made
the
what,
finals?
like 3K?
Yeah, off of like people I know, I made like 3,000 bucks.
Oh my
Off of
God.
people I know, and then off my own bets, I made like 55. 100.
So
then it was like
wow.
around eight
$8,000.
Yeah.
What made you like this was like something I was kind of thinking, like, what made you like pick the underdog in that situation?
Because, bro, how many times does a team get there and just win it? Like never. When were the Suns ever in the playoffs the past 3 years? They have never been there.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
fucking, you have to struggle, bro. You have to struggle before, like anything in life. You have to struggle before you get to the top.
Last time they were there was Charles Barkley, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like the Suns have been shit. Like even as good as D Book and Chris Paul were, like you get there and it's a whole different ball game. Like, bro, Milwaukee Bucks fucking crumbled like 3 playoff series in a row. Yeah. And they're better than both of those losses they had the past 2 years. They're better teams. They just crumbled. And then getting Drew Holiday and getting PJ Tucker, and then like their whole role players are playing amazing. And all Giannis had to do was just finally show up. Yeah. And like this guy averaged like 45. Like
he showed up.
Yeah, he said, "Oh wait, no one could guard me. Like I'm like the Greek freak, and no one could guard him. It was insane."
I forgot I'm 6'11" point guard.
Yeah, I'm 7 foot and could fucking take 2 steps to the basket. Yeah. No. So when I seen that, I just thought, especially that the Lakers were gone and the Brooklyn was injured, I was just like, bro, they're destined to win that. And everyone in their mama thought the Suns were gonna win that series.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And whenever someone thinks that, just fucking go the opposite way. Go with the other team. Like when I got 10 dudes hitting me up saying, "Hey, I got the Suns," I'm like, all right, cool. And no diversity there. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's kind of like fuck it, huh?
Yeah, it's like fuck it. Like if it's like, okay, like 6 people telling me this and 6 people telling me this, then I'm like, all right, I gotta think about this.
But when everyone's
saying that, like, come on, can everyone win? No, that's just life. Like that's just in general. So I just took the opposite team, and I was like, bro, they're not gonna win, and they won.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
we all take losses.
Would you say that's the difference between a smart gambler and just a gambler? Is there a difference?
Oh, there's a huge difference, and that's a big part of it.
So like the
public betting percentage is what it's called.
The smart gambler, you looked at more than just like the players themselves individually. Yeah, you kind of looked at the team as a whole.
Because you're thinking about it and you're like, oh my God, Chris Paul's due. He's gonna win a championship.
Yeah, Devin Booker's fucking amazing.
Devin Booker's like killing it right now. They're comparing
Chris Paul's a vet.
They're comparing him to Kobe. And that's when I knew, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, and I was over here gassing. I was like, hey, bro, he's gonna show out. He's gonna show out, bro. I would take advantage of that shit.
Fucking dumbass. Fucking Stephen A. Smith calling him Kobe and shit.
Stephen A. Smith called him Kobe.
Dumbass. Oh my God. No, but
Stephen A.
Yeah, when you got all that hype for one team, bro, get the fuck out of here.
It's kind of like no one was talking
about. Yeah, come on, you got a double MVP right here. That's Giannis. That's the Greek freak. Like I don't know, but yeah, there's a big difference. It's called public betting percentage. Yeah, and every day I check that, and it's free. Anyone could check it online. It's free information, and you could go and you can see that 80% of the public is on this team, and like today. 90% was on Villanova minus 18. What I do? Go Pennsylvania. No one's ever heard of Pennsylvania. I didn't even know this school was in the Ivy League. I bet on an Ivy League team that I didn't even fucking know. They're Pennsylvania College, and they didn't lose by 18, and I won. They only lost by 12 or some shit, or 14. But anyway, no, they lost by 14. Yeah, and I won it because 92% of the public bet on Villanova, and that's all I had to see to think.
Because you're looking at it like Vegas is going to do it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in like that number. So the game before, Villanova blew out a team by like, I think it was like 20, and it was a good team. And this Pennsylvania team lost by 16, and it was to like an okay team. So then the spread was only minus 18. Like based on those past 2 games, you would think the spread would be like minus 24 because Villanova is like the number 5 team in the nation.
Yeah.
And this fucking Ivy League school is like only 18 points, not as good. Like that doesn't make any sense. The ones I like when it's a favorite is like today. Xavier was minus 25 against Central Michigan, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of points. 25.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of points. You're going to be like, fuck, that team's not going to get blown out by 25. They lost by 36.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
In my head right now, I was like, I would have bet that 25.
Exactly. That's when I see those big numbers, I like to bet the favorite. Because I'm like, dude, it's begging you to take 25 points.
Yeah.
Because it knows they're going to lose by 34 or 35 points. And
so you took that.
So I took Xavier minus 25.
Yeah.
And then I won. They fucking were up by 23 at halftime.
Which was the favorite.
Which was the favorite, yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god.
So like if Villanova was favored by like 23 or 24, I would have been like, okay, maybe this makes sense against this Ivy League school.
Yeah.
Because they have no talent. They're just some smart kids.
Yeah.
But hey, they fucking didn't lose by 18. That's all I care about, baby. Oh man. But yeah, see, it's like shit like that, you know.
That's crazy.
Damn.
But you don't learn that just fucking by
no, you don't.
You don't.
I feel like there's no way to learn that unless like you said you fucking learn it the hard way, kind of.
And you study it too.
Or you follow somebody. Like now we know, but from listening to you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's crazy because like this is so new. This whole space is so new. That's why you want to get like I'm trying to get ahead of it now because once it is legal, everyone's gonna be trying to do what I'm trying to do.
So you could be a pioneer.
I saw a statistic that online gambling was one of the highest grossing like industries during the pandemic. It was like the fastest because everyone was bored at home.
Bro, I was betting on the weather.
Shut the fuck up.
I was betting that I honestly was betting that it was gonna rain in Toronto.
Wait.
And it didn't rain.
Against who?
He's lying. He's lying now.
No, not lying.
Are you serious right now?
It's a fucking thing. You can bet on the weather, bro. You can bet on the weather. You can bet on darts. You can bet on fucking.
So who did you like bet the weather? Like
it's online. You could just so on my app. Well, the one I'm wearing, the one I'm doing now, the one I'm using now is still you can still bet on the weather. But the one I was using before, it's called can I say it? I think I can say it.
Yeah, you can say it.
It's like sportsbetting.ag.com or some shit.
Love it.
And we're plugging them in for free.
No, fuck that. We're gonna take that shit out.
Yeah, what the fuck? No free promo. No, but so you could bet like literally anything on that website. What? And I would convert it to Bitcoin. I was buying Bitcoin, and then I was converting the Bitcoin I was buying Bitcoin. I was putting cash into the account, converting it to Bitcoin, sending the Bitcoin to the online website, and then when I would win, I would come back and send the Bitcoin back to my wallet, convert it to cash, and then cash out. No trades.
No wait time.
No
but
wait
30
time,
and 30 minutes.
Yeah,
that's all it takes.
And sometimes you get some love too.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's up.
Hey, yeah, if it's up,
yeah,
it's up.
you're gonna
you get a couple extra dollars on the
But
side.
if not, then you lose like $5.
Yeah,
fuck Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you could bet on that website. You could fucking bet on anything.
That's
dude.
insane.
That's insane. Yeah.
The weather.
Another thing that I wanted to ask was, is there a way like on how much money you bet?
Oh yeah, it's like unit size. So like everyone has their own unit size, and your unit size depends on your bank account, your bankroll, how much you could lose responsibly. Because you always want to bet responsibly. Everything we said here, everyone bet responsibly, please.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be fucking doing some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Because then you get into some. The anxiety's not worth it. The stress isn't worth it.
Yeah, and we're not encouraging.
Yeah,
betting.
we're not encouraging gambling at all. We're not financial advisors.
This is an educational video.
Yeah. No, but
this is somebody that's like been through it.
Yeah, for
professional.
He's doing this for a living. There's people that
Mm-hmm.
actually do this shit for a living that get paid to do it for a living, and that's actually what he's going for.
Yeah, exactly.
But we are not encouraging it.
This isn't somebody that fucking just does it because they like that shit.
Yeah,
and
this is like how I live.
yeah, this is his job.
Literally.
So.
But yeah, so it's called unit size. So like, say today we went 3-2, we'd be up a unit, and you want to place like each bet. You want to stick to one unit, really. You never want to go over 2 to 3 units. Cause say you're really convinced tomorrow that the Dallas Cowboys are gonna beat the fucking shit out of the Saints, right? Mm-hmm. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna bet fucking $500, but you're normally betting $100. That's like 5 units for one bet. And say
5 bets.
That's 5 bets, you know? And say something goes wrong tomorrow on a stupid fucking snap. Or there's a lot of things that could go wrong for you to like really lose that much money that you can't afford to lose. Because you could afford to lose 100, not you in general, but in general. You could lose $100. The average person is betting 1 unit a game. You could lose $100. You could lose $50. Like my units are 500 to 1,000. $500 usually. Mm-hmm. Like I said, if I'm really confident, I'll put 2 units on it. I'll put $1,000 on it. but each game I'm playing is $500, and I'm playing like 4 to 5 games per hour. Could be like $2,000 every hour that I'm losing or winning, but it's what you could that's what I could afford in my bankroll, and everyone has their bankroll, and you want to stay within your limits. But yeah, so smart betting would be betting a unit each game, and then at the end of the day or end of the week, you say I'm up 2 units or up 3 units, because like it makes it easier. Because say your unit size is different than mine, and you're following my bets, would be up 2 units, but like that means I'm up either 2,000, you could be up 200, or you could be up $10, or I could be up $200.
Yeah,
know?
which is cool.
Yeah. So that unit name gives everyone a generic feel for like just being up or being down whatever they could afford.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Which sport would you say is the hardest to gamble?
Shit, dude. It depends who you ask. For me,
so it really depends on like how much you actually watch the sport.
Yeah, and depends on like how good you are at like catching trends.
Oh, okay.
Like NBA is kind of tough. It's
Really?
tough in the regular season.
Because I would think like maybe some like college sports, because I feel like
College basketball.
those are like very
don't know.
unpredictable sometimes.
So some people say that. So what like the generic response is the MLB is the easiest. Baseball is the easiest.
Yeah.
And then it goes football, and then NBA, and then college basketball. That's like how it usually is.
That's probably how I would think too.
Right? Yeah. For me, I think my highest percentage is football. Second is college basketball. Third is NBA, and fourth is baseball.
Oh shit.
Yeah, baseball. Honestly, when baseball season comes around, it's kind of like my off season. Like I kind of just go like I do stupid bets. I just like I'm not really I wouldn't say I'm professional at sports betting in baseball. Like it's just not my thing. I'm not. Yeah. But that's just me. For other
Is it
people,
because you don't watch it as much, or
it's that, and it's just like
boring.
It's not that it's boring. It's
me
and my friend call it a slow death. So you'll be up like 3-1 all game, and like the 8th or 9th inning, someone hits a 3-run home run, and you're fucking losing. And it's like I don't know. It's like so much of that shit has happened to me in baseball where it's like it's not even worth it. Like I don't know, and it's boring. Like I mean,
yeah, that is pretty true. Baseball like
until October. October's dope.
October's best.
Yeah, October's
postseason.
Fucking postseason's amazing.
Yeah.
But baseball in general, I don't like say like this is a lock or whatever. I don't give out my picks like that because it just is what it is, honestly.
Yeah.
I love baseball, but it is boring to watch.
Yeah.
Unless you're at the game getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh no, the games are fucking fun.
Yeah.
Games are fun. You had a mariachi band behind you at the game.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was a fucking playoff game.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
That was tight.
That was at
I was fucking
playoffs,
down.
right? For
Yeah,
Dodgers,
playoffs,
yeah.
and they smashed the fuck out of the Braves.
And you bet on it.
Yeah, I bet on the
Yeah.
Dodgers to win that game.
Yeah.
I actually had them on the series, and I lost
Yeah.
that one.
How much would you say like a coach plays a part into a team?
Oh, dude. In sport, like in any sport generally.
Yeah, like in sports betting, like if you're like, oh, they got a new coach, they're probably gonna start winning.
Yeah, because
Okay,
USC got
so-
a new coach.
So this is what we like. There's some things you do in when you're gambling, right? In this world, like. So say you fired like the Raiders, they fired their head coach Gruden because he was doing some fucking stupid racist shit and like doing some sexist shit, all that, and he gets fired, right? Boom. Next game, you kind of want to bet them because like they're gonna be playing their ass off for that interim coach, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like it's a wave. You ride that wave because these guys are playing super hard for him.
Yeah.
Until
they did play good.
They did play good. I think they
Yeah.
played good one game and then they lost the next
the
one.
offensive coordinator was calling their plays. Right?
Yeah. And then, but not just like that was just an example. But normally when a coach loses his job or gets fired or something or is going through some shit, the team like will fucking pick up because they feel that like they have a responsibility to like own up to the pressure, you know.
Yeah.
So that's something you like to bet on, you like to do. But nah, in general, coaches are a huge part, man. Like the other day, these coaches were out and their whole team was like fucking didn't play good at all because they didn't have their main coaches there.
Yeah.
I think it was the Cardinals a few weeks ago. And whenever you're missing coaches, it's like I don't want to bet on that team.
Do you think the Lakers need a new coach? Because I've heard that
I mean, so the knock on that is like, okay, they have 3 superstars, and a good coach would be getting the fucking best out of those 3 superstars. But at the end of the day, LeBron's fucking, what, 36? He's getting old. I think it's AD, bro. I think AD needs to step up. He's in his prime.
You think he needs to step up, or we need to let him go?
Well, bitch, what are we going to let him go for?
I don't know.
We're stuck with him.
Let's say...
We got to fucking hope for the best now. We gave up fucking Lonzo. We gave up Randall. We gave up Clarkson. We gave up Kuz. We gave up B.I.
Caruso.
We gave up Caruso. We gave up fucking
Pope.
Josh Hart. We gave up fucking Larry Nance.
Danny
Bro,
Green.
That whole team would have been like
young.
fucking super good now.
Yeah.
Did you want to give up Lonzo?
Fuck no. I didn't even want LeBron, but you know what, we got him and they got a ring, but whatever. But hey, no, I just think, okay, what would you rather do? Be relevant for 15 years or like do what we're doing now? Like, we got a good year and no one even respects it because it was a good year. Mickey Mouse ring, if everyone calls it.
Mickey.
Yeah, they call it the Mickey Mouse.
And all these players are gonna be good for fucking 12, 15 years, and like now the Lakers are struggling. Like in my head, it just never made sense, and it still doesn't.
So you don't think they'll come back stronger later?
Yeah. Do you think they'll win a championship?
I think my pick this year is the fucking Lakers.
I think so too.
I think they'll figure it out because like I'm talking about pre-Russ. Now say we get Russ, right? Boom. They're figuring it out. They're gonna go through their fucking their hard times and shit. They're gonna be fine though. They're gonna be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They're veterans.
I'm definitely gonna bet 10,000 on them to win the championship.
I
don't advise it. I'm not a financial advisor.
This is a personal question, but how great do you think LeBron is? Or how good?
I mean, yeah, he's top. He's a goat. He's a goat.
Like, do you think like he really actually like makes like a big difference to a team?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes,
I mean, you can't hate. I mean, like I'm a LeBron hater just because back in the day it was always Kobe versus LeBron, and like I always was like a Kobe fucking stan, and I was always defending him. And then here he comes to the Lakers. And then like LeBron comes to the Lakers. And I'm like, oh fuck this guy. And then Kobe passes, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, he's living
you can't
for
fucking
Kobe.
You can't fucking hate on LeBron now.
Yeah.
So then it's like a bittersweet type of thing. But yeah, he's a GOAT, bro. He's top 2, if not 1. I mean, the stats.
Yeah, he's my favorite player of all time. I think that motherfucker could change anything.
Yeah. See, yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Why
his track record speaks for itself. He goes to the finals. He wins. And then like the teams he faced, there's no teams like that back in the 90s or like.
What about Russ?
I mean,
do you think that motherfucker will switch it around?
Yeah.
I mean, he's already doing kind of good, but do you think like that's how he should be playing, or do you think he needs to switch it up?
I mean, what do you want him to switch up?
Well, I don't know. Like, what if you just were to replace him with Rondo?
Nah, you're capping, bro.
Why?
Russ has won.
Why
like,
wouldn't you?
What Russ has won like 4 of these games for them when no one's done shit. You think Rondo's gonna do that? You think Rondo's gonna have 35, 12, and fucking 8? No.
But he might be.
He's gonna have a fucking torn hamstring.
But he'll have mad assists, I
but
think.
he might be a better facilitator to AD, LeBron, the other players.
I just think you gotta figure out how to play them all together.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
The rotations.
Yeah.
The rotations.
Because it's a big thing. Like they all can't have the ball.
Yeah.
Like maybe Russ comes in when AD or LeBron aren't, because like the way it looks is sometimes they look better when it's just like Russ and LeBron,
and
or like
sometimes AD and Russ.
Yeah, and AD and Russ. Like when all 3 of them are
roll
together, it hasn't really worked that much. So it's kind of finding that fine line. But every team will get chemistry. I mean, I've seen you guys ball up, and you guys need a lot of chemistry sometimes. Dude, Danny will be chugging up threes from half court, not playing any defense. And it's like,
what?
No, I'm just kidding.
I get buckets.
I'm just kidding, dog. I'm just kidding, bro.
No, but I wanted to move on and ask you some shit because I know you had a crazy lifestyle in high school. You were a party animal.
Oh, dude. Yeah, nonstop.
So, what are some crazy stories that you have for us?
Dude, I mean, fuck.
All right, we are back.
All right, we're back. We took a break.
Also, if you guys don't know, he's the one that put the hole in our wall.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of drunk stories, because Danny just asked him what was some crazy stories
in high school, yeah.
But yeah, just drunk stories. There's actually a big ass hole in our wall. and it's about this fucking big if you're watching. But if you're listening to this,
It's about as big as my fucking ass.
how big is it?
It's probably
Like height.
like 3 feet height and then 2 feet width.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
It might be 3x3.
Yeah, it's
Almost a perfect fucking
In-N-Out
circle.
burger.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's 3 feet. 3
Actually,
feet.
it is a perfect circle.
Yeah,
I knew what I was doing. Come on.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go watch what I.
Yeah, go
it's-
watch what he fucking did.
It's called Sweet Tea.
Yo, that
You don't
that was a
know.
crazy night though. Yeah, we were going.
It was a fun night,
Fun
though.
night,
It was
fun night.
hilarious
Fun night.
as
We need to do
fuck.
that again.
Yeah.
That shit was
Would
crazy.
you
Might
be,
as well.
Would you be down also?
Oh yeah, fuck
That
yeah.
was gonna be a good ass game too.
What game?
Oh, that
When we were playing, it,
Oh
and then
my
the
God.
whole stopped. The whole game.
Oh, we were winning, right? We won.
We were winning.
We were winning. I was on your team, right?
You're on
yeah,
my
yeah,
team,
we smacked
bro.
them. I smacked you 1-on-1.
Oh!
What are you talking about? I was on your team. You didn't smack
I
shit.
smacked you 1-on-1.
I was on your team. What are you talking about?
1-on-1. Don't even.
I
No, you
wasn't
didn't.
even
Put
awake.
some respect.
I beat him 1-on-1.
No, you did beat me 1-on-1. See, I admit it. I'm a man.
Oh, I don't fucking remember that. I was drunk probably.
Ah.
He's blaming the
God,
alcohol.
I don't
Blaming
remember
the
that
alcohol.
shit. I don't remember that. You
You
put
cap on this app, bro.
Okay, I won't lie. I won't lie.
Oh my god.
You didn't beat me.
But yeah,
So,
Wow.
back to what we were saying. So,
The hole in the wall.
Also was pretty lit.
Yeah, so
And
besides
he's
the,
still lit
besides
now,
the
but-
fucking gambling, my whole other thing is just I like to have a good time.
Yeah.
Party.
I like to turn up, partying up. But yeah, it started back in I guess high school, bro. Me and Will. Oh man, a lot of people. Everyone.
Will.
Knows, I think everyone knows
Will
Will
Fitzgerald.
Bro. Yeah,
those
yeah.
were the only
Nah.
2 names that I heard.
Nah, Will from
Was-
the
Will-
church.
Yo, that guy was crazy, fucking wild. But yeah, Will, you wait. So you heard our names because we had a class together when I was like a senior,
and I was a freshman.
and he was like that stupid ass selective, right? For nothing.
That was the first year Rojas came.
Oh yeah, that was his first,
Mr. Rojas.
bro.
What class is
Bro,
it?
bro,
What
bro,
class?
bro.
That
It
was
was
sports medicine.
sports medicine, and it was
First time that class has ever been introduced.
First time. No, get this. First time the class has been introduced. First time that teachers ever had a class.
Yeah,
Fresh off the like fucking.
So they're nice. They're
yeah,
always so
super
nice.
cool. I didn't go to fuck.
And they
class
get
at all,
bitched.
dude.
And they get bitched.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Nah, I was
Also,
not there, bro.
The
Bro.
subs
It's
always
cool.
get bitched. Oh, it wasn't a sub.
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't.
This was
sub.
he
The
was a
new
permanent
teacher.
sub.
That's when I met you there.
New
It was a
teacher.
Yeah, it
permanent
was.
sub.
And,
Why he was filling in?
No,
No,
I'm
no,
just
he was
saying.
just like
Oh.
a-
Like you know how subs.
he was a new
Like
teacher.
sometimes a sub comes in, they don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
They chill. Like
That's
he was
how he
like a
was,
permanent
yeah.
sub.
literally like.
No,
Every
I thought it was one
fucking
of those
day.
subs like when your teacher
I think he
gets
gave
pregnant.
up. He was just like,
Yeah,
these
like
kids
there'd
don't
be
give a
times where he could be like, all right, he'd like stupid ass shit. Like you know how sometimes you could use your notes.
Yeah.
Well, some kids would be like, oh, but my notes are on my phone.
That's the biggest bullshit ever.
And he
I've
was
done
like
that
kind of
before.
like,
No, and the
Well,
teacher would be
fuck.
like, all right, well, let's just do that. You go ahead, go on the phone. And
Okay,
then
my
all-
notes are on my phone too.
All of a sudden, everybody's like, well, mine are too. Hey, even me, little freshman, I think mine are too.
oh
We
my
all
God.
fucking cheated. And he knew it too.
He knew it.
Hey, I had him. I had him in a class too. Nobody gave a fuck. Everyone's just he's teaching and everyone's just texting and shit. Bro, I had kids in my class doing CC, which is computer cleaner. They were
Oh my
fucking
God.
sniffing.
Bro,
they
that's
were
crazy.
they were
While he was
inhaling.
in class.
Yeah, he's teaching and they're like this. They have it in their backpack and go,
That's
and then they're
bad.
dead for like 30 seconds and they come back and they're like,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wait, so you knew who me and Will were at the time?
No, for sure.
He was in that class too?
No, he wasn't.
Will?
No.
tell everybody who Will is, what's his background.
So me
why
and
he was so
Will,
popular.
we grew up together from like fucking sixth grade, middle school all the way up to senior year. We're pretty much best friends, me, him, and Matt. And then but senior year, we just decided to start throwing parties, bro. Because we threw one at Will's house and that shit was popping. Like
wasn't Will like some like rich guy?
he was. I mean, at the time, I think he was working at a job and like he was
Selling
making
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
really good money
He had his
selling
money
selling cards before
at
cards were
his age.
popping, bro. Like he was in the card game when we were like fucking sophomores.
So
and
that's
juniors.
like 20.
2014, 2015.
Yeah.
And he was making fucking bank doing that shit. And like, I mean, he's still making good money now, especially now the car business is booming. I think he owns his own spot at Frankenson's right there.
Perfect.
And if you know anything about Frankenson's, that's like the mecca of like all this card shit.
Yeah.
One of the biggest ones.
Yeah, they have sports, they have Yu-Gi-Oh, they have Magic, they have fucking everything. Well, he would sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he would be like making bank off that when we were like fucking seniors. So he was like, all right, I'll fucking throw all these parties and shit and spend some money and shit. And like we threw a party, the first one we threw, and it was fucking popping.
Like crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Like fucking 200 people, 300 people showed up.
You guys there?
No, I think you guys
were
too
freshmen.
young. Yeah, you guys were too young.
Freshmen.
I probably would have punched you guys in the face. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I didn't know also back then.
No,
I didn't know also.
No. But no, so yeah, we threw some parties, and then that we threw like 3 or 4 first at his house, and then when it turned to my thing was we were gonna throw another party, and it was during like Halloween.
Perfect time.
And everyone in the fucking Hacienda Heights knew about this shit, like literally. And I'm with my mom at a fucking like costume place, and we're driving to a costume place, and we get a call from the principal, Mr. Chang. Mr. Chang.
Oh shit!
You guys know Mr. Chang?
Yeah,
he was the
fuck
principal.
him.
Yeah. So he calls me, bro. He calls my mom, and my mom puts him on speaker, and he's like, "Hey, Mrs. Osorio, we just got word that your son and Will are throwing a party at Will Fitzgerald's house." And we have the cops ready at 10 o'clock to be deployed there.
What a bitch.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, why does that affect you?
Yeah, they were like, it was like after school. Who cares? Like, it was a fucking weekend or something.
Yeah.
And then so Will got the same message, obviously. So me and him were talking. And then I'm like, Mom, can we just throw the party at my house? Like, can we throw it at our house? Like, you'll be there. It'll be fine. Like, there'll be like 50 people max.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it won't be that.
Wait,
50
this was at your
people.
house where your parents live right now?
Well, my parents live, yeah.
Right now.
Like,
you know.
in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, Mom,
Yeah, I know
it'll be
that's
like 50 people max, bro. It'll be 50 people max. And then my mom goes, you know what? Okay, whatever. I get her to say yes. Dude, there was like 500 people that showed up to this thing. There was like fucking no cap, like fucking 400 to 500 people that showed up. Fuck. It was insane. And there's like videos and pictures of it. And it looks like we had an event, like a fucking like real event. And we didn't even charge shit. It was so funny. Some kid showed up to my house at like 9 o'clock. And he was like, all my friends were helping me set up. And he's like, hey, I'm here for the party. And he must have been like fucking like a freshman or sophomore. And I'm like, bro, it's like 9 o'clock. What are you doing? He's like, my mom just dropped me off, man. I have to come now. And I was like, dude, I'm not letting you in right now. And he's like, please, bro, I really want to come. I was like, I don't even know you. I'm like, no, you can't come in. Okay, I was like, damn, okay. So he walked back and his mom picked him up, and it was like, I was like,
oh my
God,
God,
fucked up,
also.
But but dude, there was a shitload of people. So then after that happened,
Was your mom pissed?
oh, pissed, bro. Like fucking.
It was loaded.
But it was just so many people that it was like, like she couldn't shut it down.
Were you still having fun though?
Oh, dude, it was super fun. And then, but after my mom got mad, she ended up like just like partying with us. And like her and my neighbor, like her mom came. I was like walking through my house and like bumping through people. I'm like, what the heck? My neighbor's here. Like the older, like my mom's friend.
Badass.
And I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, like whatever. So after like,
So did the party get shut down?
oh yeah, it got shut down at it got shut down around like fucking like how it always does, pretty early. But then the cops come in and like there's like balloons like you know how stupid parties are, Nas balloons and all that shit.
Yeah.
Everything was in the backyard, and then the cop goes, all right, well, we're gonna have to shut it. Like we have to shut it all down. So everyone starts leaving, but there was like still like 100 people in my house, like my whole house, like inside.
Holy
and like
shit.
we had the blinds down and everything. So the cops kicked everyone out in the backyard, which was like random and shit, which was cool. And then when the cops left, we just kept partying in the house, and then we took it back outside. And they honestly never came back after that. And we went for fucking hours.
That's lit.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
That's
that
lit.
one was one of my favorite ones. I think there was another one. The next one, I think I had a jumper. I bought a jumper that was a slide, one of those slide jumpers that went into my pool.
Oh,
and like,
my
dude, I have
gosh.
some videos. It looks like fucking Project X. It was like fucking crazy. But that one didn't have as many people, but it had more of like everyone I knew and everyone like their friends.
That's
That
cool.
knew how to have a
Everyone
good
that
time.
knew how to have a good time, and it was that one was great. And then we kept throwing parties and parties after like towards the end of senior year and towards towards like the beginning of college. Well, I didn't go to college, but like towards everyone else's college year.
Yeah.
But then we all started doing fucking ecstasy. And then but I don't condone doing it. I mean, like if everyone has their choices and stuff, but that shit was fun. My first time. My first time was at Sadie's, bro.
Sadie, senior year.
Senior year.
Oh my god!
And then we would go to laser tag, and we'd be laser tagging on ecstasy.
Oh my
and
god!
We were fucking like just having the time of our lives in there.
Tripping
out. The fucking poor dude was like, dude, these guys are fucking crazy. Like, what is it? Like, I'm there like fucking wired. Like, oh
Yeah.
Your eyes, hey, your eyes are beamed
dude,
out.
Fucking beamed out. Like, and I'm like, like, we're going crazy. We're going fucking crazy. Like, and this fucking dude that's working there is probably like 20, like a normal ass fucking dude working there is like, oh my god, these fucking kids are going crazy. Like, what the fuck? And it was like, that shit was some of the fucking.
You guys start
time.
mailing each other,
Bro. Yeah, no, it was crazy. And then we would do it like fucking every other weekend, and then fucking that shit was that shit took a whole life of its own. We went to we would go to this hookah bar called Egypt.
Oh, I know where
You
Egypt.
guys know Egypt?
I've been there.
Yeah.
So we would go and we'd roll, and then we'd come back to Egypt and come down and just smoke hookah like for the rest of the night. And the fucking guy that owned it was like, he ended up knowing us as like the regulars, right?
Yeah.
And he was like fucking super cool. He hung out with us. He gave us good ass deals. Like, that was literally our come down spot. We'd just go to the hookah lounge and chill and have some hookah. And it was like fucking, it was a vibe, bro.
No, yeah, it's chill there.
Yeah. And then
I know the guy there too.
yeah, then we met some people from Will met some dude named fucking, I don't even know. I don't know. Can we blur that out? Because he's a Saudi Arabian prince.
What?
And he
At
So
Egypt?
no. Will met him at Frankensons, and I met him at Egypt, and I met him and some other guy, and then he literally lived in like fucking Bel Air. We'd go to his mansion and do shrooms and like fucking trip out.
With him?
Yeah, with him, bro. He had to sneak us through a fucking like through the back of his car. And then the security guard one time came out and like pointed his gun at us. He was like, I'm kidding, come in. I was like, oh
shit.
fuck, dude. But yeah, inside his house, he couldn't have girls over. He couldn't have friends over. He had to like sneak in his people because like his dad would always be in like Saudi.
Yeah.
And like his dad's like a fucking real ass like fucking prince or some shit. Or I don't know how it works, but he's like, they're royalty.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we would fucking, it went from doing a fucking at laser tag to doing shrooms and fucking.
You did that on one night?
Saudi Arabian
not all in one night, but it transpired
Bro, this shit
into
sounds like
that.
a movie.
No, dude, it was a movie for a fucking minute, but like that shit can only last so long. You know? Like,
yeah.
You can't keep doing that every weekend, and we all honestly we all ended up going like our separate way, but we all stay in touch.
Yeah.
We don't all hang out every weekend anymore like that, but yeah, last time I was there, we were watching fucking Star Wars. I think it's Star Wars episode 3. And it was like
shrooms?
It was like, yeah, on shrooms. It was like, jump Jar Jar, and I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck, Jar Jar Binks is coming at me. And dude, I go out to use the restroom, and I'm fucking like there's a statue because his house is all like filled with like statues and shit.
Yeah.
It's like a mansion.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the statue is my friend Marcos. And I'm fucking talking to the statue for like 5 minutes, dude. And then Marcos comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, bro, are you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Bro, you're talking to the statue for like a minute."
God.
And I'm like, and I snap, because like when you're on shrooms, it comes in waves, right? And I snap out of it. I'm like, "Oh my god, I was talking to a statue." I literally went to the restroom and threw up for like fucking the rest of the night. I was like, "This is too much."
Bro, that's sick.
Yeah,
So
dude.
do you still keep in touch with this Saudi Arabian?
Well, no, he's in Saudi now. But my friend, I golf with this guy named Ethan.
Yeah.
He was with us back in the day
Suarez?
too. Yeah, you know Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still kick it with him mostly out of like that group.
Yeah.
I see Will here and there. Matt's in fucking Vegas, and then we have a few other people in that group that like kind of just ventured off. But so Ethan kicks it with them. Fucking. Or we gotta blur it out. I don't even know. But
we'll just keep blurring it.
Yeah. No, but but so he flew out Ethan to like go hang out with them and one time and shit. Yeah.
That's
Like they're super
badass.
tight. They're super tight. So they keep in touch mostly, but I don't really keep in touch with him anymore because he's just in Saudi. He's doing his thing and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would pay for everything because he was fucking rich or what?
Well, he just had a lot of connections because he grew up in the whole card business and
No, I'm talking about the prince.
Oh no. Will would pay for most shit. Like Will got everything going, honestly. The prince would just come. He would just invite us over to his pad and
He's a god.
Like nah. Will's the one that hooked up, connected with the prince, and then he fucking. Then like he would invite us over to his pad, but honestly, like other than that, we didn't kick it with him much. He was just he thought we were cool. We would go to the hookah lounge. He'd hang out with us, but not like on a daily basis.
That's fucking sick. Though.
Yeah, it was super tight. That was the last time I ever been in Bel Air.
Was that like your first time doing shrooms?
Oh fuck yeah, that was my first time.
First and last?
No, I've done it. Shrooms is fun to do. Shrooms, especially if you do it controlled. Last time I did it in I was in Page, Arizona on a camping trip. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy because we took shrooms and then like we see this random dog come out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my god, is this dog real or not? And we were like on an Indian reservation, and it turns out the dog was real. but so we're on this Indian reservation and we're camping and we go for a hike. We take the shrooms and we all go for a hike, and this dog just starts following us out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my god, am I tripping or is this shit real? But it was real. So then we go and we sit down by this ledge, bro. The dog keeps going and like falls down, like not falls, but like it makes its way down these rocks to where it can't get back up because it's jumping down. Shit. And we just start hearing like we're tripping on this ledge, just like thinking about life, like talking with the boys, you know. And we just hear like a cry in the deep like back, like. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is that shit? And my friend Moon, like you guys know Moon,
yeah.
And Moon goes, dude, I think it's the dog we saw. And we're just hearing it because like it's echoing because you're in the fucking wilderness or the desert. And we're like, dude, we got to fucking find this dog. Oh, dude, we fucking found the dog. It was trapped under this fucking rock that it went all the way down.
And you guys did this off of shrooms?
Off of shrooms, bro. We felt like fucking complete. Like it felt like a movie like in our head.
Hero, huh?
Yeah, we felt like a hero. We're like, dude, we fucking saved the dog. we brought the dog back up. Like we were making fun of this. We were making fun of each other, like saying like, oh my god, imagine from a sober person's view. It's probably just like not even nothing like crazy. But like in our head, I think it was crazy, but it was. But in our head, we were like, "Oh my god, we just saved a life! Like, let's go." We took it back to the camp. We take it back to the campsite. Another dog shows up.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, "Bro," and I posted all these on Instagram, and I was like, "Dude, this shit's crazy! Like, what
you're gonna have to save another dog."
We're tripping out, and then so we're at a bonfire right there, and we're tripping hard. Like the shrooms are really hitting, like because like they hit throughout the night. Yeah. And we had took them in the middle of the day, and like they started hitting like hard.
There's a peak.
There's a peak, yeah. And then so we're all by the bonfire, just sitting around in a circle, and then some random dude starts coming up to us with wood, and we're like, oh my god, who the fuck is this guy? Like what the fuck? There's these two random dogs, and this dude just starts coming up to us. It's the dude that was like it's his land, it's his reservation. Oh shit! And then he's
just being chill.
Yeah, he's been cool. He's been cool. He comes and he drops off the wood. He's like, "Hey guys, thought you need some wood," and we're like all like tripping, like, "Oh my god!" he knows we're tripping. He knows we're tripping. He knows we're tripping. And then he drops the wood off, and then like we're like, "Okay, thank you," and then he just stands there like hanging out with us, and we're like. Leave, okay, like I guess he's gonna stay. So then we end up talking to this guy, and my first question was like, "Wait, bro, it's like, do you live like out here, like that's?" and he's like, "Yeah, bro, like my house." Well, he didn't say bro, but he's like, "Yeah, my house is over there, like a few miles away." And I was like, "Oh damn, that's crazy." I was like, "Do you know who Drake is?" My first question was like, "Do you know who Drake is?" I was like,
"What was his answer?"
He's like, "Oh yeah, I love Drake." And I was like, I don't know why I thought this guy was like stranded out here or something, because he said he didn't have internet or he doesn't keep up with anything. Yeah. So
that's the first like.
Yeah,
question.
My first thing was like, "Bro, I wonder if he knows what Drake is." And then Leva goes, "Ask him." I was like, "Hey, bro, do you know who Drake is?" And it was like the funniest shit ever. But yeah, no. But that was a crazy time on shrooms too. We were tripping out. We deep dove into like music and genres and shit.
That's sick.
But yeah, I think shrooms is great. Like it's one of the most controlled, especially if you microdose. It's fun.
That's what I've heard.
I'm scared of anxiety.
Yeah. What?
I'm scared of anxiety for that type of shit.
Bro, but you smoke a lot.
Yeah, but
so then your anxiety's you're good.
So that don't matter? You don't think that?
Well, with me, I think
isn't that a mind? It fucks with your head, though.
Like you got to be in the right space.
Yeah.
Like
mentally. That's LSD. That shit will take you to a whole nother trip.
You took it before?
Oh yeah. I think LSD is way crazy. Like you have to be like okay, if you guys did it and I was sober, that'd be a good time. Like you guys got to do it with people you really trust and you know, and like you have to have one person that's like completely sober watching over you guys.
So if I was sober and I'm watching over you and I start fucking with you.
Oh, that's horrible. Dude, the worst. We poured water on someone's head and they thought they were drowning.
Oh my god,
you're fucked up.
Well, we didn't mean to. We were just trying to like, because
You
like
guys-
they were having a bad trip and we're like, we didn't know, we were young, we were stupid. We're like, oh, pour some water on him, maybe he'll like snap out of it. Pour water on like a water bottle. The dude starts being like, I'm drowning, like freaking the fuck out,
Guys
saying
gave
he's
him
drowning
PSD.
and shit.
Holy
It was
shit.
crazy. Yeah, bad trips will happen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
great.
that's LSD. Shrooms I think is way more controlled, like especially if you do low dosage. You'll know that you're tripping.
Not even that though. Like I'm just saying, like, cause weed, like, it's a body feeling, but like shrooms will fucking make you see
It's a
shit.
psychedelic,
yeah,
right?
it'll make you see shit.
But it's
bro.
weird because like me, I've done all these drugs, right? And like, it's like I'm way more comfortable doing fucking any drug, fucking you name it, rather than weed. I fucking hate weed.
What?
Like it's
That's the
crazy.
best thing
It
on earth.
messes with my head. Like I'll be doing weed, I'll be smoking, I'll be getting high, and then like I get so fucking high. I think the government's coming after me because I'm placing bets and shit. Like, I just start like fucking going in my head, like going deep dive. Like, oh my god, did I pay my taxes on time? Like,
how does that happen? I don't know how
just,
that
like,
happens.
Crazy shit of like, oh, like I don't know. It just like, and then my heart starts beating fast. It's just like, it's not for
crazy,
me. Like,
bro.
but that's just how it is.
Yeah, I would get like that.
I have to be
sometimes.
around you if I were to ever do shrooms.
Nah, dude, it'd be fun. It'd be a good time, especially if you're watching like a cool movie or something.
Yeah.
Or like you're just hanging out with your friends and stuff. Like it's a good time at Joshua Tree. Like
I heard Joshua Tree's crazy.
We should go
That's like a
camping.
spot, huh?
The great-
camping, amazing.
My sister
go
went to
camping.
the Grand Canyon when she did that. I was like, "What the fuck are you gonna do? Fall inside of the? Why would you do it there?
Oh,
You know how
shit,
there's
yeah,
a big
yeah,
hole?
Oh
yeah, yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
A
you're gonna
big hole.
No, one time I
The canyon.
oh,
fucking
Earth.
fall in it.
That's how he describes the Grand Canyon. a
one
big
time
asshole.
me and my friend Josh. You guys know Josh. He
Yeah.
played basketball.
Joshua Tree.
Wait,
No, bars. No. But me and my friend Josh, like the tall dude that
Yeah,
blows up.
Josh.
We did LSD at Yosemite.
oh,
Have you guys been to
shit.
Yosemite?
Nah.
Oh
But
my
it's beautiful.
god,
huh?
it's fucking beautiful, bro. You gotta go. You guys
We
gotta
should
take
go.
you guys gotta take a squad. Yeah, dude, fucking camping trip. Let's go. I'll show you guys the ropes, man.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking fun. So it's me, Kenny, Josh, Tones, Moon, and I think it was just us five or.
I feel like this is the Drake entourage.
Huh?
This is
Nah,
very-
no. But me and Josh ended up taking LSD, bro. And on the hikes, we were like fucking seeing paths. Like we were not even taking the trail. We were like making our own like through the woods.
But you got in your head.
In
you
our
guys-
heads, we had like a map that down the hill. And
Walking over poison ivy and
nah,
shit.
dude, yeah, we didn't give up. We were just going down the whole time. And then we get down, and then like our other friends that are sober are like, dude, you guys were like fucking on some Hercules shit. Like you guys had like unlimited fucking energy, and we're like, dude, I'm not even tired. And Josh goes, me neither. Fucking- and everyone's like burnt the fuck out. But like that was a good trip, and you become one with like you just start feeling like the wind and the fucking nature, and it's
Yeah,
a
I've
good
heard
time,
that
bro.
before.
So you guys were
It's
both.
relaxing and it's good.
That
It
was
that was LSD.
and you
at
guys both
Yosemite.
saw like the same map.
Yeah, bro. Like we were like, so we were going down down because you do a lot of trails, right? And you go
Yeah.
down and there's a main trail that you follow, but you could go off the path. And me and him went off, and we were just like, dude, we just started weaving through the fucking trees and down the hill, and we were like
You
literally
guys were
like
parkouring.
literally
through everything.
parkouring through everything.
They were
But it felt like we knew what we were doing.
Like you
So
guys
good,
both
huh?
saw the
yes,
same thing.
exactly. And we were like, bro,
That's kind of crazy.
it's crazy that it happened. Like, and it's
And
like,
you guys got there safe too.
no, safe, 100%. We're like, dude, let's go again. Like let's go again. Yeah, it was.
Do
but
you
it,
think that's like another like universe? Do you believe in shit
oh,
like
bro,
that?
yeah. I mean, and we only took a little bit. Like, if,
So do
I'm
you
pretty
think-
sure
oh,
that
go
people
ahead,
that
go
know how
ahead.
to do this shit, like for real,
See shit.
yeah, like Joe Rogan and shit like that.
Like
they
Kid
do,
Cudi.
yeah, like him. Like
Kid
they've
Cudi.
taken trips where they like. I've never taken a trip where I go and I'm like a whole new person when I come back. I've just taken trips where it's like, wow, that was fun.
Oh, okay. That's what
Like,
I was gonna ask.
I've never
you.
took the amount. It's because that's when you take a lot. I think I've always taken the correct amount where it's like, wow, I had a great time. Like, let's do it again.
Yeah, where you?
But I've never been like, oh my god, like life changing.
Yeah.
Like I just fucking saw my
An alien.
existence and.
Yeah.
But there's people that have, and I completely believe it because it's like, imagine if I took 2 tabs, I would have been seeing like not just a trail, but maybe fucking fireflies and butterflies and shit like that. You know, it's like, I don't know.
That would have taught you something or something.
Yeah.
Your third eye would
Avatar.
open.
Oh, but one time I did take a trip where I really thought I was like, holy fuck, I'm in another dimension. Was I took ecstasy. It was a blue Instagram. I took a blue Instagram, and then I took shrooms.
What's a blue Instagram?
Because there's like Snapchat,
there's
Tesla.
just the way they make
They
them.
look like that?
Bro,
I know about
literally,
Teslas.
yeah,
I know about Teslas.
Literally looks like Instagram,
But
It's a
blue.
logo.
but blue.
Yeah.
Like an app.
But yeah,
It's literally the
yeah.
name of it.
So
a little
I
candy.
took the fucking literally. It tastes like shit though. It doesn't taste like candy.
that's what everyone says.
Yeah. I took the Instagram and then I fucking did the shrooms, and they call it Jedi flip or hippie flip. One of those. I think it's a
Jedi flip.
It's a Jedi flip or it's called a hippie flip.
I think a hippie flip.
I think it's hippie flip. Yeah.
Because shrooms hippie.
Oh, I think so the Jedi flip is the LSD and the E.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Lightsabers.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, boom, you got
Just
it.
makes sense.
Yeah, no. So I did the hippie flip, and then we had like this blue light in my house, and we were all just like hanging out, like fucking partying, and I was just staring into the light, bro. And I swear I was staring, and I felt like I went into space, like, cause the light was like blue and purplish. Like I was like, oh my god, like I was staring at it, and I got caught, and I literally went into like another dimension. Like I was looking at my body outside, like from another like.
Oh,
fucking,
shit.
Like, it was crazy, bro.
What if you're dead for a couple of seconds? You came
Nah,
back.
I wasn't fucking dead.
Do you think? Do you think that maybe like you were in space and that's why like maybe the government makes all these drugs illegal?
Nah, I don't know. I think it's illegal because some people can't handle their shit. Like it's just at the end of the day,
also.
Like some people would go out and do stupid shit on it.
yeah, it's just like I mean, like even coke is like some people like it takes their whole life over, you know.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
like
that's
all these drugs take over people's lives,
Mhm.
and like I guess that's why it could be really damaging. But say it was like okay and controlled, then I don't think it'd be that bad. Like if you're taught how to do things correctly,
Yeah, microdosing and shit.
yeah, microdosing, like
A lot of people do that.
yeah, if you're taught how to do it the right way, and like I'm not saying you go and do drugs and shit, but I'm just saying there's a smart way to do things if you're gonna do them, and there's a dumb way, which is taking a fucking handful of shit,
Yeah,
taking shit
not a
that
half.
you don't know who the fuck this is from, and all this
Yeah,
stupid crazy
'cause
shit.
That's how a lot of shit gets.
That's
out
how
of
shit
hand.
happens, and then boom, someone gives you fucking rat
Fake shit.
Someone told me one time that someone got rat poison. He's trying to buy coke in Mexico. Who tries to buy coke in Mexico? Come on, he got rat poison. He snorted and died.
Holy fuck.
Like
Fuck.
that's like stupid shit like that is why it's like, come on, dude.
Or the drugs laced with fentanyl.
That's
so
well, that's happening a lot right now.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
so sad. I think
that shit is crazy.
That's
And
why
rat
you really
poison.
gotta trust like who
You
you
really
buy.
gotta know who you're getting it from. And honestly, there's things that test these
Yeah.
type of fentanyl things. So
the purity of it.
yeah. So I mean, if you're gonna do, I'm not saying to do that shit, but if you're gonna do it, there's smart ways to do
Yeah,
things.
do
Like,
it safely.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a handful of times where it's been like all I had to do is take a couple more substances, and I would have been like fucking probably done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta be smart.
Do it responsibly.
Yeah, like this drink.
Or
This
don't do
drink-
it at
this
all.
drink ain't responsible, but
Yeah.
It's pretty responsible.
It is.
Yeah. It's more responsible than drugs and shit.
nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it is for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my whole like in a nutshell, like my whole
Drug
drug
experience.
experience and that thing. But that was all right before 21. Too.
What about, I have a question for Coke. How does that feel?
All right, my thing with coke is like, I don't get how people like doing it just to do it.
So you only do it when you're drunk?
When I'm fucked up in Vegas, like when I'm in Vegas, bro, that shit keeps me going. One time, I think it was like my third time in Vegas. I was like, we were in the clubs, all my friends left, and I was like, dude, you guys know me. I stay up all night. Like I'm able to go up all night. And so we leave the club, we go to the strip club. Oh my God, it's a whole nother story about the strip club. Let me tell you, dude. The strip clubs in Vegas, that's the NBA of strippers right there. That shit
The
is,
NBA.
that's like, if you're a stripper, that's your main fucking goal.
That's the
Is
dream.
to fucking get into Vegas, bro. Because I've seen these bitches, these women make
These
like
bitches,
fucking, I've
women.
seen these women make like so much fucking dough. Dude, I got a Rolex snatched in Vegas. I had a Rolex.
real?
Yeah, I had a Rolex fucking maybe right before fucking COVID. I went to Vegas and
Oh my God.
I was in a strip club and I was with the girl too. And then like what I don't get is like I go to the VIP room. Everything's going good.
No way.
But I don't get when my Rolex comes off my wrist. So
Probably
she was
took it
good.
off.
no,
Her
yeah,
vagina
that's what I'm
snatched
saying.
it.
Like she was really good
Yeah.
because I
It
came
wasn't
back
her
and I didn't
first
even
time.
notice it was gone. Next morning, I wake up. I'm like, yo, anyone see my Rolex? All the boys are like, dude, no, what the fuck? Everyone's like, dude, did you have it at the strip club? I'm like, bro, I mean, that's the last place I remember it. So maybe I might be fucking accusing this person, but I think she got it off me.
Was
and
she
honestly,
bad though?
she was bad as fuck. Why do you think I didn't know? Jesus Christ. I was like, I'm in love with a stripper. T-Pain ain't fucking lying, bro. Who's that line in Vegas?
How much did you spend
Who's that line in Vegas? Drake ain't lying, bro.
How much have you spent in a strip club?
Oh, dude. Maybe. Nah, I'm smart in there. Like $2,000. Yeah. In
Some
there,
people spend like 10K.
Oh, dude.
20K.
Fucking
Bro,
people throw $2,000.
Bro, Drake threw fucking
Like
half a mil.
Millions in there, dude.
Bro,
Yeah.
oh no, 1.2 mil.
mil, bro.
Bro, he threw 1.2 in the strip club.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. But okay, so we go to the strip club, and then after that, I'm like, great time. End up meeting this dude, fucking playing craps, and we're fucking killing it. He's, I'm like, dude, I can't stay up. I gotta go to sleep. He's like, bro, here, you take a bump. I lasted like another 2 hours. We won like fucking so much money that day.
Damn.
And then I got back to the hotel around like fucking 10 a.m. and I fucking knocked out till like 5 p.m. I was like, my friends thought I died. I just came and I like laid straight on the fucking Venetian floor, and then they threw fucking McDoubles at my face, and then I didn't wake up, and they're like, dude, is he good? And I was breathing, so they were like, oh, it was good.
Should be funny when they're knocked out like that.
Nah, yeah, but there's also a story where I went with when I was 21. I turned 21, and I fucking went with $2,000.
Yeah.
And I lost it all in one night, and I was like, it was like the saddest thing of my life.
Oh my god,
dude.
that's the worst, bro.
Yeah, I lost it all in one night. I was like, bruh. But see, shit like that, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a good time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have a
you-
good time, and those things, it happens. But yeah, nowadays, that's not how it is.
And that's what made you
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, see, but those things build up, and they make you who you are, and that's why I literally learned from experience.
Yeah.
All this gambling shit.
That's lit. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem with me is like fucking I live, I learn, and then I don't go back and I forget what I learned. And I do it again. Like a fucking idiot. Cause like there's been times where I'll go up
You live, learn, and
and I'm like,
forget.
hell yeah. And then like I'll lose one day and I'm like, all right, I'm never like, have you ever, you said you put it up in the safe, you put your money up in the safe in the room?
Yeah, well, now I do that. Especially my cousin Ricky, bro. Ray, he makes beats. Ricky Flex. Shout out Ricky Flex. Nah, but he like I won like $3,000 one time, and he's like, give me your money, I'm putting it up. Literally, he's a good dude. He looks out for me, you know, because he knows how I get. I'll be like fucking just like, especially when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go 2,000 on red. You know, it's like stupid shit like that. So he's like, hey, bro, I got you. I'm gonna put it in the safe, and he puts it in the safe for me.
Yeah,
Nice
like
guy.
like
Yeah.
for me, like I've lost like that sometimes where it's like fuck, I
Shit's
lost
smacking.
everything. So then I would be like, all right, I'm gonna put some of my money up in the safe or whatever. I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna play with this money.
Yeah.
I end up losing that money. I'll walk around, I see one of them. I'm like, bro, just give me your fucking chips. I'll give it back to you. I have some shit upstairs.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, bro, you said you weren't gonna do that. I'm like, just give me the fucking chips.
He'll get like mad as fuck.
Yeah, I'm like,
bro,
give
give it to me. Why are you being like this?
I was like, they're literally upstairs.
And then
Just
you
give
give
me
it
the
to
fucking chips. So
Fucking
then they
best.
give it to me,
And
and I lose it all, and it's
And he
gone.
gives us money.
The
again.
dopest convos are when you're going down to the gambling area.
Oh,
With
yeah.
your
Oh,
friends.
the hype, like,
hype when you're
yeah,
like,
you're like, hey,
wow,
let's
that
win some
is
money.
true.
I like to hype
That's
up
the-
everyone in the random,
Yeah.
like even the random people that are with you. Y'all ready to win some money or what? Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Hey, talk to
In
people
the,
on
in the
that.
elevators,
In
the
the
elevators
elevators,
is
yeah.
always the best.
Yeah, dude, you get
Especially
some
when
people
their
from
vi-
Arkansas and
Yeah.
shit, like, oh, yeah, let's
When
go.
their vibe is good, you're like, all right, it's gonna be
Yeah,
a good
it's
one.
like-
And then you play your first
It's
hand and
cool.
you fucking lose.
Oh, dude. It's always a great time.
BJ.
Never. Well, do
Yeah.
you always expect to win or no?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't go in thinking I'm gonna lose, but I don't. Like, there's a difference. Like, I expect to win, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
Wow.
money I could afford to lose. So you can't
Okay.
go in there thinking like, now I do that. But back in the day, I'd be like, okay, I have $500. I could turn this into like $2,000, $3,000. Yeah. I have $2,000. I could turn this into $5,000 or $6,000.
Yeah.
Now, when you have a lot more in your bank account, you have a lot more ready to spend. That's unit size.
And then you could be like, I lost today.
I
could afford to lose it though.
I could afford to lose it now. But like,
I'm playing with this.
But you do expect to win, especially me. I expect to win. Like today, like I lost 2 games. Like. And like I was like, wow, I lost 2 games today. Like yesterday, I went 3-0. Day before that, 4-1. I was like I don't really have these like losing like days like this. Is like it's like all right, let's regroup, get your lucky jacket on, and let's fucking put some bets in for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, you know. But yeah, shit like that is like you expect to win, especially when you're doing it for.
And then right after you make those bets, you're always like, oh, okay, here we go. Like,
I was fucking ready all day today, and then fucking Jimmy Butler fucking hurt his butt.
Yeah, I think in sports, like, yeah, you could definitely look at it like that, especially you who put in so much time for it.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, my dad is always at the casino. Like, my dad has always said, like, if you go in thinking you're going to win,
you're going to lose.
You're going to fucking lose. Like, don't ever go in pumped, like, damn, we're. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is about to be sick or, like, I don't know. Like, you'll lose that way.
Yeah, my dad and my stepdad told me, don't even gamble your first day.
Yeah, just
don't even gamble your first day.
No, sometimes I be gambling before I even check in.
Exactly. You get there Friday, right? Friday, you're kind of already tired. Like it took forever to get there. Bro. You want to just get drunk with the boys and hang out. Saturday is when you go to the day party. You come back from the day party and you go crazy gambling. And then if you have a good time, you go crazy in the club. If not, then you still go crazy in the club and just forget about it. Yeah.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah. And then you come out of the club and you gamble more. But when you fucking go all in on Thursday or Friday when you first get there and you fucking lose, you're like,
Saturday and Sunday are the worst days too.
Exactly. You're stuck chasing money or you're stuck like just thinking about it and you're like, why the fuck did I even do it right there? I could have just done it now. Like, exactly.
It's just so hard when you've had like good experiences doing that and bad experiences because you always just think of the good times.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Most definitely.
But yeah.
What about in high school? Did you fight a lot?
I was in a few. I mean, it was more like actually in high school I was in like one, not even a fight. It was like a tussle. Like I played football, so I got all my anger out on the field and shit. Like I don't think I
used your helmet.
What about the time at the basketball, the CC?
Oh,
that was with us.
Yeah, that was
CC. I wasn't there.
I think was I a senior?
No,
you were out. You were out already.
We were like juniors.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
CC Community Center.
Yeah. I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
No, yeah, you weren't there.
What happened?
Danny, were you there?
Yeah, I want to know what happened.
It was us 3.
No, if Danny was there?
Yeah, it was. I was there.
Oh my god!
What happened?
It was us 4 on the team.
Oh my god!
What happened?
Because of you?
Of me.
It was because I don't know what happened.
Because the guy was talking shit to me, and then you're like, "Dude, he's just in high school. Chill out."
No, but it's because the guy was saying shit like, "Oh, my grandma."
No. Okay. Yeah. So we weren't taking it serious.
He said something about.
No.
The other guy said something.
Yeah, no. What happened? I remember. What happened was we weren't taking it serious.
Yeah.
And these guys were going super try hard, and then the guy says. To I think to one of us, I don't know who it was. Yeah. He says, "Wow, I should call my grandma. She scores more. She'll score more than you guys." Yeah. And I'm like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?"
He started talking shit.
What the fuck is this guy saying?
And that's when we started playing hard.
Yeah. So then we start fucking trying and playing super fucking hard. And then I start saying, "Oh, go call your fucking grandma, huh? Go call your fucking grandma."
Yeah, he started talking about his grandma.
Yeah, I was like, he's the one that wanted to bring it up. Like, I didn't fucking bring up no grandmas, bro. What the fuck?
He would say like, "Oh, call your aunt too. Oh, go call your cousin."
Yeah. I was like,
I think also hit a 3 and said something. No, like, "Oh, go call your grandma now."
I hit a fucking 3. I'm like, "Go call your fucking grandma now." You know what? Call your aunt
for the win.
Call your mom. Yeah. Call your sister.
Yeah.
And I said, and then we won the game.
We won.
Yeah. And they started talking shit. Yes, and when you start talking shit, you got to expect it back.
Yeah. If you lose to, you better expect
and especially if I hit a fucking game winner in your face, bitch, expect that shit. And then he starts saying, "Don't bring my family into this."
Yeah, he got mad.
Then I was really like, mad. "Bitch, you brought your family into this. I didn't bring your family into this."
Yeah, and he got serious.
Yeah, he got super mad.
Like, and tried to go in your face.
Yeah,
and that's when you
he gets in my face and he's like, "You better do something." I was like, "Boom!" Just fucking right hook to the jaw, bro.
No, to his fucking eye.
You dropped that shit.
bleeding.
Oh yeah.
I
was thinking of the wrong fight. But yeah,
I was thinking of the
I was thinking of the wrong fight. But yeah, dude, straight to the fucking eye.
Yeah.
And then I dipped after that.
No, and then Kenny and Josh
Leva.
were there. Yeah, Leva.
Yeah.
They were there too. So it was like two big guys.
Yeah,
like,
they just went
they would not do anything.
And then I remember after that, when you left, and then everybody was leaving. The guy looks at us, and he like turns, and he's like, "Hey, he got me pretty good, huh?" And his fucking eye is just gushing blood, black as hell, and he's like, "Yeah, he did get me pretty good."
Dude, I mean, fuck, I got him pretty good. No, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
that was one of the cleanest punches
Hey,
ever.
but also too, like you gotta give him credit for not falling to the floor.
Yeah, well, he's like, whoa.
Yeah, he
But
stumbled.
he got a little
Yeah.
dazed, but I was
Yeah.
like, damn, like I expected him to get dropped.
That was a hard ass punch.
I was
Yeah.
suspended.
Hard, bro.
Nah, I
You
mean,
ate that
no
shit.
cap.
That
I
was
was like,
hard.
dude, that was a clean punch. Like, you know, it was clean when your fucking knuckle didn't hurt. Like, it was clean.
yeah, right in that good spot.
In a street fight, should you throw the first punch?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, are we talking about like legally or like to win?
To win,
Just
bro.
if something
To win.
something
Oh,
happens
what
in
the
a
fuck?
bar.
Oh no, because okay, one time I was at this bar, right, and like I got fucking put in handcuffs because I punched some dude in the face, but my friend got thrown out for fucking. My friend hit a beer glass on his head.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So this guy, and there was a lot of shit that happened. Can't really get into it, but that he ends up getting in a scuffle with one of my friends, and my friend gets a fucking drink and just hits it on his head. But the guy was being an asshole. He was a fucking asshole. He deserved it. We weren't just causing trouble. He deserved it. And then I was like, what the fuck happened? And then they take out my friend, and then they leave the guy, the Russian dude, and his friends. And then I'm with one of the people that was with us, and she was out of it. And I was trying to get her and like to come out with my friend that was kicked out. And then he starts the Russian dude and his friends start trying to get at the girl that I'm with, but it's not my girl. But like we're just together, like hanging out.
Yeah.
And then so then she's like talking back to them, and I'm like, bro, like we gotta fucking go. Let's go. My friend's kicked out. Like we gotta go.
I'm gonna get jumped.
And I was like, dude, this guy, they just got in a fight right here. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Yeah.
And she's just super drunk. So I'm like just standing there like, what? This is the most awkward thing ever. So then the Russian dude tells me something. Like, he's like, you should leave. Go back to Mexico or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I swear to God. And I was like, what the fuck? Did I just hear that right? Like, dude, I was like, did I just hear that right? And luckily some girl right behind me heard him say it. Yeah. And she was like, dude, he just told you to go back to Mexico. I was like, I think I heard that too. And I just straight up punched him in the fucking face. So he got hit in the head with a beer, and then he got fucking punched in the face, and then I got tackled by security, and then they fucking put me in handcuffs. No, security takes me out of the bar. Cops are right there ready because my friend had just got in a fight. Cops put me in handcuffs. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. Like this is my first time I'm ever like, holy shit, I might go to jail. Yeah. Like this is it. Well, it was a nice run. Turns out the guy just he dipped and he couldn't press charges, and like after like 15 minutes of looking for him, the cops like, oh, we have to let you go. I was like, thank fucking God, bro. I did not want that shit on. That shit was the most scariest time. I was like, damn,
that's crazy.
That's it.
Man.
That's it. I accepted it. I was like, I'm going to jail.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, I was told like, if you know you're about to fight, just fucking throw it.
No, yeah. So if you're gonna get in a fight, bro, you want to get that first punch off. It establishes who's
like, you know how like
you're
people,
establishing your ground.
You know how people like they'll be like, come on, like
No, because no one ever expects you to throw the punch. Like it's always
somebody jumps in the middle
or like people are just pushing.
Just a push battle.
Yeah.
They go like chest, like, hey, what, bro? What? Oh shit. It's always like, hey, what, bro? What? No one really expects to get punched in the face. Like everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Yeah. It's like that's really like
who's gonna start this shit?
If you know some shit's about to go down, might as well just
every fight I've been in, I've always thrown the first punch because like, dick, I don't want to get punched.
Yeah, you might as well fucking
like what the fuck?
Nah, if you think about it, you might as well fucking throw it.
And so I always my go-to move is I throw the fucking hook, and when I hit him,
and then you dip.
I throw the hook, and then if they're still up, I fucking do the wrestling tackle, and I fucking tackle them to the ground. But I've done that a few times.
But you got to be careful with that, because if you get them to the ground and then you have your back, their friends could just come and get a sucker punch on you.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do about that?
Yeah, if you get a sucker punch,
if that happens, then the other homie jumps in and just handles that motherfucker.
One time we were in Newport, right after we moved out of the like around the apartment, and some dude starts like talking shit to me in my group. And like I start talking shit back because you guys know me. Like I'm gonna talk shit if you're talking shit. Yeah. So some dude starts talking shit to us, and then like he's with his friends, but his friends keep going into the bar, and we're leaving the bar, and he stays talking shit. And it's like me and like literally all my squad, me, Kenny, Leva, Joseph, like fucking Tones, Moon, like literally we have like 7 people with us. My brother Mondo, and then it's funny because he follows us to our car, and he's like, "I want to fight that guy." And he's pointing at me because I was talking shit to him. I was like, and he comes up to us. I'm like, bro, you understand? Like, if we fight, like, there's 8 of us here. Like, say you win. Say you hit me good. You think you're going to watch? Like, he was pissed drunk. Yeah. I was, like, trying to talk this guy out of getting jumped. Like, I was like, bro, if we fight right now, like, and you, like, knock me out, my friends are going to, like, kill you. Like, it's just not good. Like, you have no, where's your friends at, bro? Like, I felt bad. Like, it was funny. And then I was like, dude, this guy's, like, trying to fight us with, like, no one around. Like that's what you can't be doing because like dude, anything can happen right there. Stupid. It's just stupid. You can't be. You have to know your place too. Like you can't just be picking fights and shit. But yeah, so that's crazy. Was that yours?
Oh no, that wasn't mine.
Yeah, you're stopped. I think so. All right, that's cool then. His shit.
I think it's still red at top. Mine's still red at top. My bad also.
No, you're good. You're good.
Mine's still red on top.
It's somebody's.
Yeah, it might be mine because I heard it on my left ear.
What is that?
My
phone. It was the recording.
Yeah.
Are we wrapping it up?
Yeah, we should probably. Yeah, before like
a long talk though.
Before we get into something else. Yeah, it was good though. That was 2 hours.
No way, 2 hours?
2 hours and 4 minutes.
Shit.
I was even glancing at it.
Yeah.
For sure, one of our longer podcasts.
Yo, it doesn't even feel that long though. I feel like I could talk.
Yeah,
for
I feel like we
because that drink that you gave
we could go
us,
another like 3 hours.
Good. Yeah, we could be here all night.
Yeah, because there was more shit I wanted to get into about the sports and all that.
We're just gonna have you on again, man.
Anytime, guys.
Anytime. Hey, how far were you?
Oh, dude, right now without traffic, Newport was like 25 minutes. 26.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all. Nice. 20 minutes coming through.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, there's a lot. We could go into like fucking deep dive even more, like into like statistics and fucking different shit. Like it's crazy. But
we'll have a glass the next time.
But thank you also for coming on the SweeTalks show.
Yeah. One thing I want to say is we do not condone gambling. We're not
condoning drugs.
We're not financial advisors.
Yeah. We're not telling you guys to do this. We're just putting it out
But
there.
if you do it, do it responsibly.
Hey, and if you need any type of betting advice, follow me.
Also. Yeah. If you're gonna
most definitely, I take that.
I will help you out. I
take advice.
Shit.
All of his socials are gonna be down below.
Yeah.
Look at this episode more as like educational video.
Advice.
So if you're gonna take the good about him making all this money, you got to take the bad with him start saying that he actually lost a gang of money.
A shitload.
Yeah. Starting. So don't do this shit by yourself if you choose to bet. Yeah. You know, and if you're underage, honestly, just fucking put it to the side for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're more stupid when you're fucking younger, and he said it himself. He's older now, and he understands how it works.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do that, though, check his stuff down in the description.
Yeah.
Follow his bets.
Yeah.
73% he said for football. This shit's insane.
Yep.
That's a high ass.
That's very fucking high. At that point, like, the gambling, it's in your hands.
It's not gambling, guys. It's winning.
It's winning.
At this point, you're beating Vegas.
Oh, so 2021.
You're beating Vegas. So check out his stuff in the description. Thank you guys for listening.
Shout out.
We love you guys, and goodbye.
Shout out also.
Peace. Thanks, guys.
That was it.
Good shit.
Yeah.
That was fun.